Okay, welcome to Ask Shakie. This is Ask Shakie, where you get to ask me anything. It's like a truth or dare, but it's all truth. So you get all the truth. You know, it's like a sipping shade, but it's Ask Shakie. So y'all get to ask me anything. Tell me anything. What's on your mind? Nobody gonna see you. Nothing. So this is Ask Shakie. Let me just set it up a little bit. I like. Ooh, child, look at my witch haze on your skin, sister. So oh shit. Um, why is this thing not working right? Let me take this off. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Just set it up here. Fuck it. I hope I got enough battery. So this is Ash Shaker. I do not know the number that I have set up for this, which is my other phone that I never use for nothing. Never used to call. So I gotta call my other phone, which I do know the number of, to get the number. So this is Ash Shaker. Let's keep it at 504. I do not answer this number usually. So if y'all getting it,
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
oh, my phone is on
Please
Do Not
try your
Disturb.
call
I
again
never knew
later.
that.
Bye.
Girl, people been calling me all day, girl. So it's 451-504. So the number to call for Ash Shaky is 504. Oh shit. Girl, don't make me feel girl. Don't mind me. It's 504-451-8275. So it's 504-451-8275. That's the number y'all call for Ash Shaky. 504-451-8275. Wow, let's get into it. So, we need a private concert online and charge admission. Promise. So, let's get the calls rolling. 504-451-8275. Miles, get on your job because y'all supposed to be typing it in. Is the phone on? It's on silent. Why? What's going on? This is Ash Shaky. How can I help you, baby?
Hey, Shakie.
Hey, what's going on, sister? What y'all doing?
Oh my goodness, I actually got you online. I
I
love you so much. I just wanted to
love
say
this.
that. I love you so much. You have a great personality. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much,
So
sister.
my question is, I know you had kind of briefly went over it before. And my name is Nita. I'm calling from Indiana.
All right,
And I
Deandra.
know you had I know you had briefly went over it before. What are your thoughts on women dating men that are in prison?
Did you know him before prison? You dating a man in prison?
Okay. What you said?
Are you dating a man in prison?
I am. Yes,
Did you know?
I am.
Did you know him before prison?
I did not know.
How you met him?
I met him through a friend of mine that was locked up with him.
Okay. All right. So, my thoughts on dating a man in prison is trust your women's intuition. God gave you a natural intuition. I don't know how y'all do it. I have so much respect for it. I never would perpetuate to be a woman. But and you might hear me say girl and she sometimes when I'm talking about people. But I think that one of the blessings, I know they say women are cursed this with childbirth and stuff, but I think that women are blessed with women's intuition. With that being said, I think you should go by feeling and try to feel. When men in prison have something that we don't have the luxury of having out here, and that's time. And so he has time to think and put together his whatever he gonna say, whatever he gonna do. So he also have time to touch his feelings. He can't display them in prison. So he's going. So he's giving you something. Now, if it's
Sure.
genuine, you can feel that. Because I know some niggas that was I locked up with that was really in love with their wife, and I could tell you 100 stories. For every story that I have of niggas fucking over me in prison, I seen 100 stories of niggas going home and really just living their lives with their women. But I think though it comes to the feel. You can feel. So sit down and look at yourself and think. Do something that he do, and that's take time out and say, how do I feel about this person? Do I feel genuineness? And so, because everybody in prison is not all bad. 90% of the prison people went to prison. They went to prison trying to get money. You feel what I'm saying? And so,
Uh-huh.
in some type of way, I don't know what he's locked up for, but does that mean that they're really bad? I mean, probably selling drugs or whatever the case may be. I mean, so what I'm saying is that my thoughts for messing with a nigga in prison is it's cool if it feels right for you. So
Okay.
so does that answer your question, or was you trying to say like is it or what? You trying to get more in depth in what it is? What you trying to say?
No, that was cool. That was cool. I just wanted to know your thoughts on it.
I think you could mess
So
with him.
yeah, you answered my question.
I think you can mess with a man in prison. I think it's okay to mess with a man in prison. I don't think it's a bad thing, and I think people in prison are just people. They're just people in prison. Um, when is he getting out?
He is getting out really soon. I know somebody had asked that question. So yeah, he is getting out soon. I don't want to go into detail
Gotcha.
on when exactly, but yeah.
Right. Let me say something. When I was in prison, let me say something. It was really. So I don't know if you asked me if he's gay. I thought, but I don't. You know.
Yeah, that did come up. I did ask him. I was like, and he was like, no. And it was after I had watched that video that you had posted where you was like 50% go, 50% don't go.
Right.
He pretty much told me the same thing.
Right.
And no, I never sent him any money. He has never asked me for anything.
He's amazing.
Ever.
Right. That's a short sales time. But don't just because they ask you a minute too don't mean because they need it sometimes. It's hard in there. It's not easy. They got people up in there that can't even don't they don't give you the bare necessities. Everything else they make you buy. Prisons make a lot of money. And they make a lot of money by just giving you exactly everything just the bare of what you need. Girl, many times your stomach be touching it. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't give it money either. But also I'm also saying, just be wary. If it feel right, it's right. If it don't feel right, then run for the hills. But it's not every man in prison is not gay. I've said this many times. It's about what it is on the streets, if you ask me. So so Indiana, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for sipping for me. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much for answering my call. Thank you.
All right, my baby. Thank you so much. Oh, I like that call. Good luck to her. I hope that the dude, he tell him he better treat you right or we come and get him. Because you sound so sweet. I hope you watching and hear that. Okay. I was about to say what the number is. I do. How you doing, sister?
Hello, Mr. Shakie. How are you?
What's going on? How you doing?
Got the flu and still watching on my other phone and on my TV,
thank,
what I do.
I thank you so much. I thank you so much. I love you. What's going on?
I don't even have a question. What I wanted to let the viewers know and I wanted to let you know is I really appreciate you for living in your truth, for telling your story, and for letting the people see that when you live in your truth, it's nothing that anybody could tell you about you that you ain't ready to accept.
Right.
And I like that you are a social figure, but you're not scared of anything that you've been through or anything that you're currently going through. A lot of people pretend that things are perfect, and for you to get on YouTube and really share your life with us, I appreciate it. Really, I do.
No problem. So where you calling from, baby?
I'm calling from St. Gabriel, Louisiana, actually.
My sister lives there.
She does?
Mm-hmm. She does.
Yep,
I used to work there, too. I used to work at the Highway 30 mark when I was in work.
I do. I know.
Oh, I used to work there, or that's... Oh, how you know I used to work?
I know that's where you used to work at because I was a cashier at the truck stop point.
While I was working?
Yes, sir.
Oh, for real? Who you with?
Yes, sir.
Who you with?
My name is Keita. I was young then. Lord Jesus, I was fresh out of high school.
Okay. So I know you.
Yeah, you probably know. Like, if you see me, you might.
If I see you, I know you. Okay, but that's good. Okay, thank you so much. I'm glad I get to talk to you. So, girl, do they still... You don't work there no more, evidently?
No, Lord, no, Jesus.
Okay, you know, like... I would try to work back over there, girl, when I got out of jail. But then what happened?
I knew a few inmates that worked up. Let me see who was that man. Well, I don't want to say no names. I knew a few inmates that worked there. I enjoyed them. Like, I enjoyed them, not because they wasn't like disrespectful. It wasn't like,
Right.
they just people would think that, oh, you working with an inmate, they about to, hit on you or whatever. But I worked at the prison before, so I ain't hear nothing. Just like you told that lady, them niggas in jail thinking of everything of what to tell you. And I ain't telling nobody to date them or not to date them, but as a security guard, they know when you do another curl in your hair, when you put a whitening, when you floss your teeth, they know when your pants are a little tighter, when you gain a little weight, they give you every compliment you possibly could get.
Okay.
So they setting up that thank you.
Right, they
and
think.
that's how they fall for it, because the niggas will tell you the sweetest thing.
They think.
That a nigga at home ain't never told you. You
Right.
can look like buckwheat from and alfalfa put together.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're beautiful.
Okay. That part.
But that's my thing. I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you so much. Oh my God, it's good talking to you. I hope I get to see you again.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Have a good night.
You too, baby. And Shakie, how can I help you, baby?
Hey, boo.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, I just wanted a little relationship advice, Shakie.
Talk to me, sister. What's going on?
All right. So my question is, I just want to know, how often do you think you should have sex in a relationship?
How old you niggas?
31.
How old you? About. You ain't got to tell me the exact. Tell me 50. You can tell me an average. You make up something that's around the area you should be.
I'm 31.
Oh, you 31. And he 31 too? Y'all both 31?
He 30.
Oh, he 30, you 31. Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry. So y'all in y'all 30s. And so y'all sexual...
Yeah,
so
we have 2 kids.
Y'all have 2 kids. So his sexual appetite should be about that's the prime of his life, about average. So of course when you're a little younger, you have a little more sex. When you're a little older, you have a little less sex. So if you're younger, you could probably generate having sex 3, 4, 5 times a week, 6 times. When you're a little older, it's once or twice a week, whatever. So y'all should somewhere be in the middle. I could see maybe 2 to 3 at most 4 times a week. What you think?
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
So you asked me that for a reason, though. Let me ask you now. It's not just ask Shakie. It's ask you. What's the problem? Who is he? Is you not having enough sex, or he asking for more sex than you willing to have?
I don't know. I just think it's between both of us working, coming home, kids. I would say it's probably around 2 to 3 times a week.
That y'all having sex right now?
Yay!
Is that enough for you, or you want more?
Yay!
Or you want some more? You gotta turn off the YouTube. Because I can hear it. You gotta turn it down again. Girl, so you want some more? Hello?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, so what you want, some more sex?
No, I just want to make sure it's enough for him. He don't complain, but
you think he might be out creeping because you don't know if you're giving him enough.
No, I don't think he doing that.
So listen, you tried to just wear him out 1 week? Just wear him out. Just say 1 week we go come on, give me that every day this week and see how he reacts to that. You ever tried that?
No.
Have you ever tried to scale it down? Like just 1 week, just I ain't gonna give him nothing.
Oh yeah.
And what happened then? What he did? How he acted?
Frustrated.
Okay. So you're doing right. If he's happy when you at right now, and you tried to scale it back, and he got frustrated, but when you normalized it, he was cool. Is everything else in your relationship fine?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is what I think you should do. I would try this. So you try scaling it back until he got frustrated. Try if you can't manage. I know y'all be working and stuff like that and take care of the kids. But if you can't manage, try to tell him thank me too. But try to put it on him every day this week. Just go at him every day, and see what happens.
Unlike you, I don't eat enough. That's not every time. That's probably a special occasion thing for me.
Oh, you don't? Well, I have to. I don't have a twat, so I kind of eat. But you gonna? I mean, what are you? Do you like oral? Do you like performing oral sex?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Try adding that into the mix too, just to make sure. And see, because this, y'all got 2 kids. Y'all, that's your man. That's your nigga. That's your man. So it's okay to try different levels of things. You know, he ain't going nowhere, you ain't going nowhere. So you know, but you want to kind of get that good rhythm. Don't mess up the rhythm, but definitely I would try to give him a little extra head in there. Try to wear him out a little bit here and see how he reacts to it.
We've been together for 10 years, married too.
Okay. That's not your, that's your hubby.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, put a little bit more on him and see. Put a little bit more food on the plate and see if he eat it up. If he clean the plate, girl, that means you wasn't doing enough. But if he just be like, oh, I can't, then that means you had it right the first time.
All right, I got you.
All right, sister.
Let me go take my shower so I can go start.
Okay, go get started, sister. There you go.
All right.
Sister. Good question. That was a good question. Shout out to her. Oh, she from New Orleans too. It's a 501 number. Where is she from? All right. So, do y'all got the number? 504-451-8275. 504. I had a call I missed. Okay, there we go. What's going on? This Act Shakie. How can I help you, baby? Hello? Hello? How you doing? This Shakie. You on live with Act
MC Shakie?
Yeah, this is MC Shakie. You on live with Act Shakie. What's going on?
Oh my God, I love you.
I love you too, my baby. What's going on?
I love you.
Who you is?
Baby, this is an older woman, but my name is, I become on here with Purple Honey because I don't know how to operate this stuff. I was going through it, and people be on there talking about, prison stories, and I kept seeing your pictures, I don't want to see no more, I don't want to see it, I don't want to be sad, but I actually listened to it, and oh my God, ever since I went through all your videos, and I'm on the transgender story you did.
Mm-hmm.
I think you did it yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that was
but I'm on part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, you tell the best stories. Oh my God, you are a storyteller. That's one thing I want to tell you. You are a storyteller.
Thank you so much.
And what's that? The transgender you had on yesterday?
Yes, that's Miss Chanel.
I'm on part 2.
Okay.
But I'm on part 2. I think you got part 3, I think.
I do.
But I be at work trying to listen and everything. You know how it goes. And I finally got off, and I'm laying down, and then I just so happened to saw you was live, and I'm like, let me tell him I love you.
Oh, I love you too, sister. Thank you so much.
I love you. You are the best storyteller. I am so proud of you. I mean, like, I'm just proud to even be watching you. You know what I'm saying?
Girl.
I'm like, I'm so proud to just watch you. You know what I'm saying? You know how you just you really like someone. And you changed my mind about the prison story time thing, because you are.
I'm glad that
it makes a difference when a person is a good storyteller, and
I'm glad that you enjoy it, sister. I'm glad that you sent me. Where you from again, baby?
I'm from Buffalo.
Buffalo? Oh, you way up there, girl.
It's cold as heck up here.
I can
imagine. I don't want to cuss on your lives. I want to be respectful.
Oh, girl, I don't care, girl. I cuss like a sailor.
I know you cuss. That's why I love you. You just be who you are, and that's what I respect about you so much.
So
anyway, I'm
glad
going to finish listening to you before I go to sleep.
Thank you, sister.
But I'm so glad to get through it. Like, I love you.
Oh,
I love you.
I love you, sister.
Do you.
Thank you so much.
I will. You got a lot of support out here. So.
Thank you so much. I love you, sister. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, baby.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I love that. I like that. All right, Buffalo. Way up there. They really skipping. So the number is 504-451-8275. They said, girl, do you want to eat Shakie up, girl? Girl, I'm weak, girl. How you doing? What's going on? Thank you. You're on live with Ask Shakie. What's going on?
Hello?
Hello?
Shakie?
Yes.
No. How the hell I got you and you on the phone with somebody? Is this Shakie for real?
This is Shakie.
Oh, stop! Hey, stop! I love you! Is this Shakie for real, or is this some
This is this is MC
I
Shakie.
got you
This is
on the
this.
phone. I
Girl,
don't
this is
see
me.
you phone.
Girl, this is me. I don't know why. Maybe your YouTube is like a little late, but this is definitely me.
Oh my God. Okay, let me stop. Okay. Okay, let me calm down. Okay, I'm not going to do this. Okay, listen.
What's up?
Before I even get started, I'm 54 years old. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm Carolyn Scott.
Okay.
I don't know how you came across my YouTube.
Okay.
And one day you came across and you were talking about this lady, Super in Crayon.
Yeah.
I had never heard of her or her brand.
Okay.
Make a long story short, I'm not even going to get into how much I love you. And it's irksome you do your live during the day. I be on some more shit. But I'm all function good. I need to know. I don't know how to do this Google chat. I mean, this Google thing. I want to give you some money. So do you have like, what's that thing called? Not PayPal, that other thing where you send money or whatever. Because if I do this chat thing, are you going to get the money instantly or do you have to wait on YouTube?
If you do the Google thing, it comes in at the end of the month. They take about
Okay. So,
they take a few. They take their little cut. They take a cut, and whatever.
No, okay, I'm not worried. So we're going to eliminate that.
Okay.
So what's that other thing? Not PayPal, but
Okay.
this other thing
Cash
that
App?
y'all youngsters do.
Cash?
Yeah, Cash App. You have that?
I do have that, sister.
Okay, I know I got you on this thing on public. Okay, when you get through with your live, just call me back and I'm going to get my daughter-in-law to cash out you some money. You get that instantly, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. I'm going to send you some money tonight. And more than that, you are an inspiration. I love you. And when I say, give me them teeth, I say, he is going to get tired of me saying this, but I don't give a fuck. My teeth are screwed up. I don't smile in public. I love to go out to eat. When I do go, I sit in the corner. My teeth are messed up due to a medical condition that I had.
Let me say something.
So,
Don't you ever do that again. Go out. I want you to stop that. Be on you. No. Listen to me.
No,
Listen to
baby,
me.
my teeth. So, let me tell you something.
It don't matter.
And if I say I'm on top, my granddaughter, who's only 3, when I smile at her, Nay, your teeth, that's how sick they are. That's how pitiful they are.
Listen.
But it's okay. Eventually it's going to be okay. But I love your teeth. So when you hear me say, give me your teeth, don't get mad. I love your teeth.
Hold on, get mad.
But don't
But this what I'm at. This what I'm at. Okay, so your children gonna be children and go do what they gonna do. But listen, I want you to say this for me. Fuck anybody and what they think about your teeth. You, own you, and guess what? I bet you still pluck low. So don't worry about that. Go sit in the front, and if they don't like it, to hell with them. You own you be you.
That's the first thing that you and anybody, myself, we do when we talk and connect with people is look at a person's mouth. I'm telling you, my mouth is it's beyond. It's just sick. We just don't use that word. But don't worry about me. Do your thing. When you get through with your life and everything else, call me and I'm going to get my daughter-in-law to do this cash out thing.
All right, sister.
Okay?
All right.
And
But
I love you too. Okay.
I just want you to. All right, baby.
I be sipping on my gin and juice.
Sip,
Yeah.
sister, sip, keep sipping, sister.
Yeah.
And you be.
All right.
All right, baby.
Later.
All right. Let me call Washington. Oh, there you go right there. Never mind. Washington came through. What's going on? Ask Shakie. What's going on?
This Shakie?
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Hey, what's going on?
I love you so much. Oh, my
I love you
God.
too,
You are so handsome. I'm trying to stay away from YouTube. So go over.
I'm handsome, sister.
Yes, you so handsome. Give me a little titty bob. Yes, baby.
What's
yes.
going on, girl?
When you come and see your see Pleasant Trade, I'm definitely going to hang out with you. I love you so much.
Oh.
And I'm about to send you some money right now.
Oh, girl. Girl, thank you, sister. I appreciate it so much. I love you. Girl.
I love you more, baby.
So you're in DC? You are in DC?
Yeah, I'm in DC. Pleasant isn't far. It's like 15 minutes away.
Okay, so when I come up there, I got you. I'm gonna let you know.
Okay, all right.
All
Thank
right.
you, babe. Love you.
Thank you so much, baby.
Bye.
Bye bye. You're live with Shakie. What's going on?
Hey, Shakie.
Hey, what's going on, sister?
I love you.
I love you too. What's going on?
I have a question.
What's the question? This is Ask Shakie. This
Okay,
is
I was the one. I was the one that called in about the credit information, but now I got something different. I'm just trying to redo my life because I'm coming out of a divorce, and I'm just trying to recreate myself. But I'm starting to date, and I met this guy. I really like him, but I mean, he's everything I need. Like, he's financially stable. He has his own stuff. And he's just really wanting to do everything for me. But aesthetically, I don't like how he looks. Like, do I need to get over that, or should I not settle?
What you don't like about him? What don't you like? What about him? What's the thing? What's the deal breaker right here? Because there's a deal breaker. There's one thing that's just sticking out better.
He smokes. I don't like that. I mean, he can smoke weed, but he smokes Newports. I don't like that. And I'm overlooking that because he said he's trying to stop. But I'm 46. I'll be 47 December 12th. He's 53, and he's country, and he's old school. Like, it's just,
All right. Now,
and he got to go, too.
He can get it to go. But check this out, sister. What about him do you like, though? Just because he want to do something?
What do I like about him?
Yeah.
I like the fact that he has stability. He's like, I mean, he's everything a woman would need as far as being taken care of.
Okay, so listen. So what you do for a living? You're not an independent woman? Do you need a nigga to take care of you? A man to take care of you?
Yes, I'm independent. I make a good living. It's
just that what? Hello?
I mean, I'm not, huh?
Okay, so listen.
I think I'm, because my ex-husband, like, he's real handsome. He's like, he's nice looking. So I don't know if I'm comparing all men to him or.
All right. Every time I've ever settled in my life, settled for something that I didn't like, I was always disappointed. And not at the situation, but at myself. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, if you're not... So if there's something that's just the cigarettes, whatever the deal breaker is, if you overlooking that, you're settling. You're settling for whatever it is that he's bringing to the table. Financial stability is not necessarily a reason to stay in a relationship, though, or to be in a relationship, or engulf yourself in a relationship. If you could be financially stable on your own, but if you got
and I am. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So if there's not an attraction there, and those are the deal breakers, I'm sorry, you got to let them go. I think you don't ever want to settle. Every time you settle, you're gonna be disappointed. You're just wasting time. You two better put those energies into finding somebody that you do feel is more compatible with what you like, even if it's just aesthetics. Now, are you? So I guess you're trying to say you want me to tell you you're not vain, but guess what? Vanity is not a bad word. You want me to tell you, oh, it's not vain. If you want to hear, oh, well, girl, go with him, and stop worrying about his looks. That's not true. You got to be attracted to who you want. Vanity is not a bad word. People tell us that all the time. Oh, you vain if you worry about looks. No, you want something to look at too. If it's not something that if it's something that you really can't look at, you're only wasting your time, wasting his, because you're not gonna ever be happy. You're gonna wake up one day and be like, this ugly ass nigga smoking this fucking cigarette, this stupid ass gold too.
Okay, I just don't want to seem shallow, but there's no attraction. There's no physical attraction.
Ain't no seeing shallow. We're human beings. God gave us eyes to look at stuff. So
okay.
Listen.
I'm gonna text you a picture of him.
Please,
okay?
I'm gonna look at him. Can I show them? Because I'm an air about this. But y'all know if people do that. But listen, let me say this. Let me say this though. Watch this, sister. Let me say something. You got a tongue in your mouth, right? You got a tongue in your mouth, right? You have a tongue, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If it don't taste good, you ain't gonna eat it, right?
Uh-uh.
You got ears on your head, right?
Exactly.
If it don't sound good, you ain't gonna listen to it, right?
Mm-mm.
So you got a nose, right? Your nose work, sister.
All right.
No, I'm getting to know. Do your nose work? Answer my question. You ain't for me. You call it act
Yeah.
shaking.
Yes.
So if it don't smell
Yes,
good,
my nose works.
if it don't smell good, what you gonna do?
Turn my nose up at it.
Exactly. So if it don't look good, why the hell is you trying to deal with it?
I mean, I was just trying to change. Like, I was just trying to overlook, you know, just like,
somebody,
know.
somebody in the front comment say if it don't taste good, I still lick it. Well, that's okay, but I mean, just the truth is, as humans, you have a natural attraction to stuff you like, and if you don't like it, you have a natural desire. So you only messing up the relationship. You wasted his time and your time because if you don't like it, but send me the picture so I can see it. So you look at it. But I'm gonna go in on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it. People gonna
And
say,
then I was married. And then I was married for 16 years. Like, I don't even know how to date. Like,
"Oh, okay."
I don't even know. You know, I'm
Right.
just out here doing stuff.
Yeah, don't settle, sister. Don't settle. If this is an ugly
Okay.
nigga, just because he got a little coin, girl, don't do it. You want something that look good. Your ex, you used to niggas that look good. Why you lowering your standards?
Okay. And I don't want to, like, because I was like, well, I can change, like, dressing myself and make him get them dreads cut off his head and
Girl, he still rocking dreads in
make get
2019.
that gold tooth taken out. Huh?
He rocking dreads to the gold teeth in 2019. Girl, send that nigga to the club.
But it's not the kind of dreads. I'm going to send you a picture. I'm going to send you a picture now. But
Send it to me right now.
so you saying I shouldn't settle?
Don't settle. We are human
Okay,
beings.
I'm
We
not.
like stuff that look good because what's gonna happen is what's gonna happen is somebody that do look good gonna come around and you gonna be with either trying to be true to this nigga or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you want. That's gonna come down. I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with being semi vain. I'm a big fat ugly person. So guess what? Somebody like me only like big fat ugly people.
Right. But
So
you're not big, fat, and ugly. Don't say that.
okay, well that's what Buckingham said. So I don't know, but I do think it. So look, send me the picture, and I'm gonna call you back when we get the picture so we can look at it.
Oh,
All right, sister.
okay.
Let me
All
take
right. Okay.
let me take the next caller, and we will go back to her when she sends the picture. What's going on?
Hey,
Hey,
Shakie.
what's going on? Thank you for calling Act Shakie.
Oh my God, I love you so much. I'm calling from Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida. I have a stack of Jackson. I had a stack of Jacksonville.
When you gonna come this way? When I get my income tax money, I gotta come see you.
Okay, that works. Oh, you could. I would come to Jacksonville like this. But what's going on? What you
So
going on?
my question to you is, okay, I was in a relationship with this guy for 3 years, and in the 3 years he did some messed up stuff or whatever.
Okay.
So I this year I finally got at my breaking point, but now he's trying to be the man that I wanted him to be 3 years ago.
Gotcha.
So should I give it another try, or what should I do?
I'm a person that believes in second chances. I believe people do change, and I believe people can change. The only thing, though, is why did he change? Change is not, if I'm getting everything I want, you're not going to change. But what changed him? What do you think changed him?
Because I was like, I'm done with the relationship. Like in 2017, I lost my baby.
I'm sorry.
And he was texting another female while I was in recovery. Like, I still had staples and stitches in me because they had to take my left tooth.
Oh my
So
God.
he was texting another female.
Oh.
And I just, like, at that time, I felt low as dirt. I didn't have no confidence because, like, my dude is texting another female and I just lost his baby.
Right.
So when I finally decided to just leave it alone and walk away, now he's trying to be the man that I wanted him to be during the relationship.
Right.
And I'm like at my breaking point. It was
Right.
the straw that broke the camel back.
Sister, first of all, you're a beautiful person. I could tell. I don't know you personally, but I can feel how beautiful you are coming through the phone. I can feel how smart, intelligent, and sound you are coming through the phone. I just feel something so special about you, and I love you. I really, really do. I do. I don't know what it is, and I'm not spiritual, psychic, or none of that foolishness, but I do feel something special for you. So listen, this is what I'm gonna tell you. The person that you want to be with would never do something like that to you at your lowest. And I'm a person about second chances, and I'm a person about forgiveness. I am. So this is all I'm saying. As you move forward, and if you want to be him, you have to make sure and make certain that this person has changed from that. From what you told me, that's horrible. But so this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't give him a second chance. But what I'm saying is you have to be sure that he earned it, not just because you changed, but because he changed. If he's not that person no more, then come back with him. But if he's that person, so what you told me is that you've changed and he want to come back. No, you've grown. You've excelled. I want you to know, has he done it? So if he hasn't, kick his ass to the curb.
But see, when he tried to make me feel like the victim, the villain. Like, when I be telling him, no, I don't want to do it, and you hurt me, and I try to get him to understand that the damage that he's done, he tried to turn it around and make like I'm the villain, like I'm the one that did the dirt, and I didn't.
Girl, if he ain't changed, bye bye. Good day. I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Listen. You know who you can count on when you have nothing, when you have zero. Not when you up, not when you to bounce back, not when you to shook back. You know who is with you when you have zero. So what you have described that's inexcusable, and unless you're 100% determined that he has changed completely from that person, because that person, that he don't get to come back. You feel what I'm saying? So at the same time, so if he's changed, that's the only time he's saying it. But if he hasn't changed, he trying to make you feel like a villain for not taking him back. Girl, good day. Tell him. Oh, sister, no step. See you at the. Where your brother at? That's what you,
Motherfucking sap.
no fucking step. Where you tripping? Listen, people can change. If he don't,
I'm Amiata 904.
okay, let's go.
I've been the one posting a number. And stuff.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. She was one of my
Thank
okay.
you. I love you, boo.
I love you too. Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you so much.
Bye.
All right, baby. Let me see if, before I take the next caller, I'm going to see if she sent the picture through. I don't think she did. I didn't see the picture. Unless she was going to text it to me on. Hi, thank you for calling. Shakie, what's going on?
Babe, I've been trying to get through.
What's going on? I'm sorry, since I was on another call.
She was taking long, but anyway.
But she had a, no, but did you hear what she was talking about though, girl?
I kept calling it. I done called about 100 times.
Okay. Good
But
night.
look.
What's up?
That's all I want to know. I want to know. I'm just getting caught up on all the prison stories.
Okay.
So I want to know when the actual situation take place. I don't know if I missed it. I don't think I missed it.
What situation?
But
The rape?
Yes.
It takes place on my very first night in prison. And I will.
You serious?
Yep. The very first night. The very
So
first.
you mean to tell me I got to go all the way back and watch one?
No. I don't talk about it in one. I talk about one only when I got into the system. One starts off when I was in the system. I didn't want to talk about that first because I can't. It's like so. I think if I'd have talked about that first, I wouldn't have been able to talk about the rest. I'd have just been like, I don't like this and I don't want to do this because it's very emotionally draining. And so, but I will talk about it last, just because I know I'm not gonna want to ever talk about it again. So I'm gonna just tell you everything what happened, everything, and then I'm gonna do a question. I'm gonna do a question and answer, and then I'm gonna tell that story because I don't want to. After that, it's like it's over. It's out my system. It's in the air. It's in the universe. I done told it the professional ways to the New York Times, but I'm also gonna tell it like, bitch, this was just the shaky way, and so.
Right.
I'm done with it. I won't have to ever tell that story again. It's over with, and so whatever. So I'm telling that last, even though it happened first. I start off one about I was in prison probably about 4 or 5 months before that. I'll start one when I first go into the system, not the pre-trial part or whatever.
And what else I wanted to know? I wanted to know what will be next after the prison stories. Like, do you have anything else like similar from the prison story? Because these prison stories is really juicy.
Thank you. And I think just because people are interested in prison, but I do have some boyfriend stories. And then 2020 for us is the year of clarity. So I want to hear other people's stories. As I've been trying to do, I'm getting this interview stuff off the ground. So, and I want to interview regular people and talk to regular people. So it's not just my stories I want to tell. I want to tell your stories. I want to tell her stories. The lady that just called, that's a good story. I want to hear about more about that. I mean, this is just Ask Shakie, so it's just a few minutes, but I want to tell your stories. I want to be able to, but to tell your stories, to understand your stories, I want you to know mine. Intermittent with that, I got boyfriend stories and fraud stories, and I mean, I live on this planet going on 37 years, so I do have some stories. So I do have some things, not as serious and as just series-like as the prison stories, but we're going to turn the channel into something that's good for all of us. So I do hope you stick around after the prison story.
Oh, I will stick around.
Thank you.
And will we ever see Cup? No, not really.
I'm going to show that nigga. Fuck him. I'm going to show him. Somebody found him, girl. If you go... Somebody went on Facebook and found him. I tell you what, you looking live right now?
Yes, I am.
Hold on. He might have blocked me, I don't know. But I'm gonna show him right now. Fuck that nigga. I don't. He probably did. I think he had to block me because he's sure not coming up. Oh no, it didn't. He didn't block me. There you go. Oh shit! I'm kicking the phone. I'm talking to you. So you on YouTube right now? That's as is. Wow.
Wait, why my phone doing that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about your phone. I don't know about your phone.
You have to save. You saving this live?
It's go. Yeah, I save them all. Yes, so there you go. That's.
I'm gonna have to go back and see it because it's acting crazy.
Oh, okay. But there you go.
I'm gonna let somebody else get some time. All right.
Okay, sister. Okay. Oh, all right. All right, sister. Thank you for calling.
All right.
All right.
See you then.
All right, baby. Okay. Oh, girl, the pictures have come through. Oh, girl. Sister, let him go, girl. Let him go, sister. Let him go, sister. That's not you. I don't even feel like that's you. Let me call her back. Sister, I don't like it for you. It's Shakie.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby, how you doing? What's
Hey,
up?
I'm feeling bad. My voice is almost gone.
Oh.
But boo, I wanted to ask you
What's up?
your expression today during that live interview with old girl baby mama. All I want to know what was you thinking? Because I know you was holding so much back that you wanted to say. What was you thinking? Tell, Phil. Seriously, what was you thinking?
I just, all right, let me say this. I'm going to show y'all the pictures. Hold on, everybody calm down. But that's a good question. And the interview was, you talking about the interview yesterday. It was yesterday. I posted it today, but it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
So, all right. As I'm studying the art of interviewing people, it's like you have to be unbiased. Like you can't really just say your opinion. I'm supposed to just present the information in a format that y'all understand and y'all make y'all decisions. I'm so used to saying what I think that so what you're seeing.
And I know you was holding back. I know I could see it in your face. I know you was holding back. I was like, oh my God, Shakie want to say something so bad. Rodney right here, literally want to say something.
So so listen, I'm trying to say that I think that the thing is I was just trying to say probably what y'all was all thinking. Like, I mean, when the baby mama came, I was like, girl, how you could be so stupid? Girl, girl, this nigga, everything about this nigga give me creepy. Like, I'm thinking all this stuff like, girl, you let this nigga. And then I'm thinking she was like, oh, he tried to rape me, but he did this to me, but then I tried to. Did you hear the part where she was like, oh, he did all this stuff in Atlanta and left me at the.
And she still was trying to be with the dude. If he left you out on the street and took your money and all this other shit, that's why you still fucking him. Why was you still running behind him? Why did you still want this man if he did all this?
So
what killed me is this, Shakie. This is what killed me. They done had this shot for 6 years. All those years he been with Coco. It's not until now that they go over that, oh, all of a sudden you're afraid for your child. Like, bitch, you don't get the fuck out of here. Stop playing with me.
Right. I don't know.
Girl, I could. Anyway, I ain't gonna hold you line up.
Okay, sister. All right, sister. All right. So let me get the lady from Florida back on the line, and we're gonna talk about the nigga right quick. And I'm gonna take calls. So if you have calls, hold on to them, cause we're going to call him. But let me call the lady from Florida, cause she's sending pictures of the nigga. I don't like that. Like, girl, he give me everything old school. Oh, she's from Texas, not. All right.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing? This is Shakie. I don't know if it's cool that I call you back.
Yes, fine.
All right. So I'm okay. So I did look at the pictures, girl. I don't like him, but do you want me to? Can I show? They're asking me to show to the thing.
You said, can you show him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can show him. Somebody in the chat said they needed to see a picture of me.
Okay, we would like to see you. So this is the nigga. He got dreads.
I'm gonna send you a picture of me.
I would like to see a picture of you. Can you send it while you're on the phone, or you have to call me back?
Yeah, I can send it. Let me see. Have you showed the picture to this nation yet?
I did. Showed up. So I showed him. And
You did?
I did.
You said you didn't?
No, I did.
Oh,
Oh, you cute though.
I didn't. Huh?
You cute.
I mean, and I'm, you know, I don't. I mean,
I'm trying to see how you could upgrade him though, sister. And I really don't know.
right.
Like, it's like, it's like I don't know. Like I don't. It's just a no for me. I can't say. So listen, you make your own money, you do your own thing. Get you somebody you happy with, sister. You're not gonna be happy with this man because of certain things. And so,
Okay.
and it's not you being shallow. It's you liking what you like. I mean, you have your own taste and your own likes for a reason, sister. You got eyes for a reason. You got this for a reason. So use it. If it's not what you like, it's not what you like.
So do I just block him or tell him that? How do I tell him that, you know, I'm not interested? Because I think I've kind of been leading him on.
Right. You need to have a talk with him. Like, this just not gonna work for you. Cause it's not being shallow. It's just like you shallow really if you lead him on, and to think that it's gonna be like something. It's just a no. It's just, girl. He got the update. I don't know how you like. I don't want to sound wrong, but you're a pretty girl, and you like stuff what you like. Don't if you don't like it, they say he can be fixed.
Okay.
Just talk to him, sister. But you might want to look into something that you like. You don't like it, you don't like it. You ain't gonna make
Okay.
yourself like
I'll
it
do that.
because you make a coin. Okay, sister.
Okay.
Thank you for calling.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye bye. I should have told her call back too when she decided what she gonna do. But yeah, it's a no for me. Somebody just was calling. I stopped you. Please call back. Illinois, I think. Hello. Hello.
Is this MC Shakie?
This is not MC Shakie. Who are you looking for?
Oh, I'm calling the wrong number.
No, girl, that's me, girl. That's me, girl. That's me, girl. That's me.
Okay, I'm glad I got through the line.
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on?
I want to tell you that you are very encouraging. Even though your stories are probably touching some people's nerves, I think that you just telling your stories about prison is helping other people as well that's been to prison. And they might not have the same story as you, but it's helping other people, just to rethink the things that you went through and stuff like that. I really enjoy all the shit. The shit is like live as fuck. I be at work all day, listen to this shit. And you done put me up on game about a lot of stuff in prison. I'm like, damn, I gotta do that, some damn jeans and stuff in there. Y'all making shit out of this and making shit out of that.
Okay.
But anyways, I wanted to ask. Okay, so me and my husband, we've been together for about 7 years. We've been married for 2.
Okay.
I want to figure out how can I spice things up because we've been together so long. I just want to know, what can I do to kind of just things up.
Well, so what is y'all sex like now? What's not spicy for you? What is y'all doing that's not so spicy?
Okay, so we doing the regular. I want to do shit I want to fuck outside. I want to do some, other shit. Which he down for that too. If he got a higher sex drive than me, he like to fuck all day, every day.
Okay.
As for me, I'm more
it's not
like dating.
It's more like for you, it's the quality over the quantity. Him is just the quantity over the quality. Gotcha.
Yes.
So y'all need to meet somewhere in the middle, girl. That's first.
Yes.
So okay, so it's not just the fucking outside too. It's just kind of like sometimes it's the thrill. Remember?
Yes.
And so what I say sometimes I would even have to. And I'm gonna tell a story one day because I had a boyfriend that was kind of like that, and we just kind of had to trick ourselves into having some crazy stuff in a sense. Not even it was crazy, just whatever. But there's a lot of things you could do as far as just role playing. How's your oral sex? That sometimes could be a thing that is added. Positions are.
Well, that's good too. I ain't gonna lie. He good at eating some pussy, but he not just good. But I ain't even really on it. I'm a fuck type girl, the fuck.
Okay.
So I'm not really on it, but he ain't A1. I ain't gonna lie.
He not
That's my baby.
He not A1.
He not A1. He not up the.
So it's girl, they got these pills for that now. They can make him A1.
Okay, so maybe that's what I need to do.
Not the Viagra. I'm talking about that stuff. I'm talking about no.
His things stay hard all the time.
But
He just don't know how to eat pussy that good.
Oh, he don't know how to eat pussy. All right.
Yeah. But
So,
I ain't really worried about that because
why?
I'm more of like a,
Why not?
you know, fuck girl.
Girl, why not?
Huh?
You got the communication is. I think this is a communication problem. If he don't know how to eat it, he needs to learn that. That's number one. That means that might be that's the thing that's about your drive that's not working or not up to par with his. You have to. So if he's not A1, you've had A1 before. You had somebody in your past long time ago that was A1.
Sure do.
So what is it? What is he doing different that this person wasn't doing? You don't know what he's doing down there.
Licking in the wrong spot, licking all over the place.
Y'all been together for 7 years. 2 married. Talk to this man. Look, baby, I need my twat ate the right way. He not gonna get. Y'all not getting divorced. You're not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you're not losing nothing. The only thing you could gain is you're not gonna hurt his pride if you come to him correctly. I mean, and you sound like a real. You give me my sister is just. I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind anyway. So you give me a realist. So it's just like, look, sis, look. I mean, I want to spice us up. We could try this. If it's like a taste issue, you know, there's things that you could go. I would take him. Let's go to the sex store. And just be a little more open and honest with how I feel. I don't like this. This doesn't feel good to me. It's, you know how I always
like to do it all the time, and it just be like, oh my god.
Girl, you ain't got some good head in 7 years, girl. You need to talk to this man. Look, you're not doing it right. He needs to understand that, and he needs to understand that there's ways that you can help him, and you can help him if you could guide him into doing it right. Also, if there's things that like there are things that they sell, and I recommend him going to the sex shop and sex stores. There's things that they sell that can really just bring some spice into it. As far as like the edible panties and as the
see, we did that. We did that back in 2015. We was turned the fuck up, but it's like that's what I want to get back to doing. It's just that with us working, I'm starting my own business, and it be a whole bunch of shit. But so that's what I want to get back doing. We used to be doing flicks and everything, like recording, all that.
All right. Well, look, hey, you go back to that. Let me tell you something. Your business is gonna fail if your person don't feel good. If you don't, your business takes everything about you. If you're frustrated sexually, you're not happy there. Your business will feel it. Especially starting a business is the hardest time. So everything else in your life has to be optimal. Your business, and that goes with anything. You hear me? Oh yeah, you see that. So that goes with anything. So the best thing you could do to help your business is make sure your sex life is sound. Stop doing everything else and address the issue. You ain't had good head in 7 years. Are you performing Are you performing oral sex on him?
Yes, I be fucking dick till my jaws be hurting. That's the other thing. God damn.
So look,
you know what I'm saying?
Get your girl. Tell this man, look, you don't know how to eat pussy that good. Let's work on it because I'm not satisfied, and he will understand. This is your husband. This is your husband. Talk to him.
Because I don't got no problem with his sex game. His dick stay hard all the time.
Right,
all day.
Just
in sleep, his dick be hard.
And
I don't be having a problem with that.
And just how you telling me, tell it to him. Don't worry about hurting his pride or nothing. Because the more unhappy you is, that if you leave him because you ain't getting no good head or some shit like that, or something, y'all have big problems in your relationship. That's when his pride will really be hurt. Talk to him privately.
Yeah.
Sit down and say, baby, I like you, I love you, you know I do, but this ain't working for me right here. This is what I need to do.
Okay.
But all right. So,
so when you can come to Texas?
What part of Texas?
Huh?
What part of Texas?
Arlington. Because Buck came down here one time at some little club in Grand Prairie, and I was like, damn, why you didn't come? I know you ain't cool right now, but this was when y'all was cool.
Well, girl, I don't know. Whenever they book me, talk to the promoters at the clubs and tell them hit me up, and then I'll come.
Because we got a lot of people out here from Louisiana, so from New Orleans, so I would love to have you down here so we can see you shake and all that good stuff.
Okay, my little bop.
Okay. Well, I'll be calling you next time you do this.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me know what happened. Keep me abreast about this. Okay.
I sure will.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, oh God, there was somebody that was calling that I once talked to. Ask Shakie, what's going on?
Shakie.
What's up?
Baby, let me tell you something.
What's up?
You gonna get my ass fired from work. We got no headphones at work, but I be locked in on your shit. I love you, Shakie.
Okay.
I honestly call you and tell you that I be addicted to your stories. I put my whole family up on your stories, and if you ever come to Dallas, you gotta do a meet and greet.
Gotcha. I want to come to Dallas.
You got to, Shakie, because I'm from Monroe.
And every time everybody from Louisiana and took their ass on over here to Texas, so Shakie, we need you down here, baby. If you ever come to Texas, I need to see you.
I got you, baby. Listen, sister.
I need to see you.
So listen, don't get fired. Go get fired. I
I'm
know.
not.
Okay, because I won't be able to live myself if you get fired, girl.
Look,
So,
when I be at home, like I'm at home now, my husband be like, you go with that damn Shakie. He don't even. He don't even know you how you look, but he know how you sound. He's like that. She go with that goddamn Shakie.
tell him he have nothing to worry about. You look, I like men, so you got nothing to worry about. Okay.
But I just wanted to just drop on your line right quick and let you know that Shakie, I love you, and I will be tuned in. I like everything. I share. I put my whole family on it. We got you, Shakie.
I love you too, sister. Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
All right, baby. I like them things. Hey, Shakie.
Hi.
Hey. Hey.
Hello?
Hey. What's going on? Act Shakie. Hello?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
What I got through
Huh?
the compliment.
I can't hear you, baby. You have to speak up. Huh? What Tasha?
Okay.
I don't know what Tasha it is.
Oh.
Hello?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. What's going on?
Hi. I was saying that I'm a big fan of your show, and I'm so glad you took my call. And I wanted to tell you so many compliments, starting with your book that you read, that you wrote. It made me cry. It was just an excellent story, and I know it was a true story about your life. So thank you for blessing your channel with reading your book. I'd like to tell you that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
The other thing I wanted to tell you is I've been also listening to your prison stories. I'm right on time with, I think the last one you put up was 25.
Right.
I can't wait to hear the ending. And I just want to thank you for sharing your life with your channel, because a lot of people have an interest of what goes on behind closed doors in prisons, and you're really shedding light on that.
Right.
And it's raw, it's your truth, and it's amazing, and I can't, wait to hear all the way to the end.
Okay.
So I wanted to give you those compliments. One more compliment.
Thank you so much.
The other compliment is I love when you pretend to be trade and you talk in your trade voice, because that sounds so sexy.
For real?
So before I get off the phone, please talk like that. I think that's awesome.
What's that, baby? You sound like a white woman. You's a white woman or something? What's that? What's that?
No, I'm not a white woman.
You want snack?
I'm African American, but that's so sexy. That is so freaking sexy. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So.
Okay, my baby. That's what you want. Oh, you have a question? Do you have a question?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
yes,
good.
I had to, judge on you first.
Okay, girl. I love compliments. All
right. So my question is, I am a single, mature lady. I am independent. I can cook. I can clean. To my understanding, I'm considered attractive. But however, in 2017, I became disabled, and I would really like to settle down in a relationship. So my question is, how does one with a physical disability, I'm blind, find a good man? Because I can't use the usual dating tactics that I would use, like going to a club, driving to the beach, or, I can't do those things anymore for obvious reasons. But, hey, a girl needs love too.
Well, so I think, I'm going to tell you this, that if you don't let people know you open for business, they're not going to come. If you open a business and you don't let people know you open for business, they're not going to come. So you do have to put yourself out there as being open for business. If you're ready to make you single, you're ready to mingle, nobody's going to know that if you don't go out in some type of setting, whether it be a social media setting or a social setting and whatever. So when it comes down to the come down, you certainly have to find a way to circumvent that. Now, I'm sure that some kind of way somebody can make you. I mean, if you're not comfortable with going out to the clubs and stuff, how do you feel about trying to meet somebody off of social media? How do you feel? Are you open to that?
I'm not sure. The dating apps are getting kind of dangerous, because I thought that may be a good way. But if you've been, listening in the news and stuff, people have been getting killed by meeting people from dating apps. And once I became disabled, it's like I kind of lost my group of friends. I don't know. I guess they, sometimes people are not very understanding of my demographics. It's almost like they go away like as if they can catch my disability, which is totally impossible. And so it's really hard to meet guys. And then there is a little bit of apprehension because I'm thinking, who would want to date a blind girl? Shoot or not, I'm thinking, who would want to date a blind girl? And what made me want to ask you the question is, you always say little down things about yourself. I'm bad, I'm ugly. And first of all, beauty is in the eye of the beholder as well as being handsome. And I just love your confidence. And I'm thinking, wow, if Shakie could do it, I could do it too. But I just don't know exactly how to do it.
Okay, so you can't. So I don't know if you can see me or not. But I say that when I say that, I'm being sarcastic to the people that try to use that to bash me. But at the same time, listen, I snacks low. I don't even care what nobody say. I snacks. I have never been snackless. I'm still to this time. I'm still snacking, men and women, when it comes down to whatever. So when I'm telling you this, who would date a blind girl? Who would date a 6'3", 350-pound faggot? Guess what? They still date me. That ain't never stopped. Baby, being fat ain't never stopped me from doing nothing but getting the outfit. So when I'm finna tell you being blind ain't never stopped you from doing nothing but seeing the movie. That's the only thing that ever stopped you from doing. So you have to find somebody that you trust. And then you have to put yourself out there because you're not going to get it sitting down listening to my prison stories all day. All you're going to get is to find out how I was eating the dicks up. You're not going to be up there eating them up yourself. So what you need to do is the blind stuff. Who did a blind girl? Lots of niggas. An ugly nigga probably would do it. He'd be ready to date a blind girl. So I'm not saying go get you an ugly nigga, but girl, an ugly nigga ready right now. But at the same time, many people, the blind stuff is not a hindrance. That's part of who you is. Own it, just like I own being fat and messy. So at the same time, this is what I want you to do. Own who you are and put yourself out there. They need to know. You have to find somebody that you can trust that's going to help you navigate the dating app stuff. But I mean, listen, they're making the app safer, but you also still have to practice your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? You have to do because nobody knows you open for business. You telling me, but since I don't like women, so therefore, you telling people alive right now. But guess what? We don't know you. There's mostly women on here. A few men on here probably might slide in your DMs or something. But you sound so wonderful and you sound so beautiful. Own who it is. Fuck them. Get out there and do it. You have to find somebody you can trust. Put them on your team and tell them help you navigate this. There's somebody out there. You have a cousin. Who do you trust?
I don't trust anybody but God.
Who helping you do your stuff now?
Out there, maybe I could do it and find the right guy.
Who helping you go to your bank or maybe the doctor or something? They got somebody that you trust?
Nope, I'm totally independent, believe it or not. If I need to go somewhere, like, of course I can't drive, so I'll just take a taxi or car service or something like that. I'm totally independent, which makes me believe that I would think because I'm kind of courageous that would be more attractive, but I don't know. I mean, just dating in general is hard, especially in the African-American community.
Girl, them niggas want you. They want you. They just don't know you they just don't know you there. And you got to put yourself out there. So maybe there has to be somebody that you can find that you can trust. So so if you're solely suspended, I'm proud of you. That's great. I'm wonderful. But this is the one thing that you need to see. The pride that you have, put it to the side and ask somebody for some help with that. Because guess what? Nobody wants to be alone, and you don't have to neither. And the only thing that's stopping you is right now is navigating through putting yourself out there as far as being available. That's all. Let me tell you something. They're not gonna come knocking on your door one day and say, "Hey, the Prince Charming is here." With anything else in life, you got to go get it. And you got to go get him too. He out there. He wants to be with you. He looking for you right now. And all you got to do is get to him.
So I guess maybe I should try social media, Instagram
All
or
that.
Snapchat. Or
Girl,
something.
do it all.
I'm not on any of those things. But they are not very accessible for someone that's blind or something like that.
Gotcha.
Like you said, maybe if I could get someone to help me set it up, or I don't know.
And where you at?
I don't know. Maybe I'll be seen by the right person.
Where you say you at?
I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
If I was in Houston, I would help you. Since I swear to God, I would do that. I would take time out my day and come set up your social media, girl, and take some good pictures of you and put you out there. And let me see. I'm trying to see who I know in Houston that I trust.
Well, remember, it's over the computer. I don't know. Maybe I could call you to set up a time because obviously I don't have an email address or anything like that.
Yeah,
so
you
maybe
gotta
I
set
can
up.
call you to set up a time and maybe you could coach me through it or something.
I don't know, but do you? How would I would. I think I would. It have to be in your. Like I want to like okay, set it up for you, take your pictures, put it up, post it for you, and stuff like that. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Is there a group like somebody in the live says there a group you could join?
Say that again?
It's like a group you could join?
A group? What kind of group?
Like a for people that's blind.
Yeah, there are blind groups. There's the National Federation of the Blind and there's the American Council of the Blind, but they're blind people too.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it's kind of hard for us to help each other. It's like certain things you kind of need a sighted person, and I would prefer to date a sighted man, even though I don't discriminate. I have dated blind men before, but it just kind of doubles the hardship. I would prefer to date a sighted man.
Gotcha. Sister, oh, you don't have an email address. I'm finna say fuck. Oh.
Yeah, because I can't see a computer screen, so no need for an email address. But I do pretty good with, phones and especially like Apple iPhones because I'm sure you might know that they talk, Siri.
Yeah.
So I talk to my phone and she does what I need her to do.
Right. Call me tomorrow. I don't know what to do. Because I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you because I don't know what to do. But we're gonna find something. You sipping?
Okay. Do you have say if I miss you, because I know that you work and do other things.
I do work
you have
tomorrow.
like a way that I can leave a voicemail message?
I don't know. I don't think I set a voicemail for this phone. But but you does it read your
to do that so I can contact you.
Does it read your text to you?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So you could text me?
Yes, I can.
Text me tomorrow, and hopefully I can find something. I don't know what to do, but hopefully one of the sippers or something can find something and we'll figure it out. Because I really don't know right now because this is a very unique situation. So I definitely want to help you some type of way.
Well, I appreciate that. And by the way, I am Asa. So
nice
you'll know, who's contacting you. Okay. And you never know. Somebody listening to your show might say, hey,
this is what you
that cute little blind girl.
Right.
Give her my number.
Cute little Okay. Thank you. All right.
Thank you, MC Shakie.
I love you. Love you too, sister.
Bye.
All right. So, okay. That was, I want to help her. Is this Tasha? Who this is?
Hey, Shakie.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi, this is Tasha.
What's going on, sister? How you doing? You've been trying to get in for a long time. What happened, girl?
You know it. I just was like, they need to get off the phone. They make me fall asleep. I gotta go to work tomorrow. They need to make it a little interesting now.
Okay.
We sip was we on the line. We trying to sip some tea. What's the tea?
What's the tea? I don't know. What's the tea? You tell me.
So this is a story I want to tell y'all because I was talking to you the other day on the line, and I just had questions to ask you. I was at work, so I couldn't talk how I wanted to talk. I was tired.
Gotcha.
So tonight I had a story. Well, I was talking to this dude that he was in prison like 5. I known him since I was like 16.
Okay.
And he ended up going to prison when we graduated from high school. And he had been in prison like I want to say almost 7 years. Okay. And he ended up getting out, and we met up and got together, like started having a relationship. And I have always wanted to. I'm a small woman. I'm only like 4 foot 7 inches tall. I weigh like 110 pounds, so I'm little. And people always want to, like, oh, you fun size. I want to do this with you. So I want to be the one that's in control. So I always wanted to do that. So I told him, like, I want to be the one that's in control. So he pretty much kind of let me know, like, he was down for whatever I wanted to do.
Okay.
And when I did, I was like, so you'll let me, like, play with you with a vibrator? He was like,
he kind of was like, it's so funny when I listen to your stories because when you tell me about like the trade that you was dealing with, you know, when you was in prison and stuff, it sounds a lot like him. Like he'll try to act like, oh, you know, I ain't really into that, but in a lot of ways, you kind of letting me know that you are into it. So I'm just like, okay, so you'll let me play with you with a vibrator? Yeah, I'll let you do that. So little by little, he let me do more and more, and then I asked him like, you know, did you have some kind of experience while you was in prison or whatever? And he's like, you know, I feel comfortable telling you, and told me, yes, you know, like he had a prison wife while he was in prison, and, you know, just like let me talk to him and everything. I end up not, you know, dealing with him because it wasn't because of that, because I'm really I'm a free spirit. I feel like love is love. I'm the last person to say who somebody should want to be with or who they, you know, what they're attracted to.
Okay.
So I didn't judge him for that. It was he was just like a violent person, and he was really narcissistic. So that was where our, you know, disconnect happened at. Okay. But I always wonder when I meet guys, like, how do you, now since I've dealt with him, even when people see him on the streets, you would never know that the things that I did to him, I did to him. So it's kind of like, I always wonder when I meet guys, and I'm like, you know, what is, is it wrong that I want to try them all now?
So you're saying that when he, girl, it's so much here, I don't even know where to stop. But girl, okay, so listen. So you're saying that you want to do this, that, and thus with him, and he let you. And so he allowed you to explore different types of sexual, to explore your sexual identity. And so with that, you found out that stuff had happened to him in prison. But you're saying it turned you on to where you want to try this with all the rest of the guys?
I feel like now it kind of made me feel like maybe other men like kind of into this, but they don't really, because you know how the world is today. You don't want to make people think like, oh, I'm on some gay shit or whatever that is. Like, I really, whenever I'll tell them like, I don't care. Like, tell me, you know, if it's something, tell me something that you want to do that you never did with anybody else. You know, that's the type of person that I am.
First, I would like to say I respect him so much for telling you the truth. I wish he would have told you the truth before y'all started experiencing stuff, but he didn't. And so, but I do respect him because he could have kept lying and said no, fuck no, and kept the prison wife on the so in the. So when you talked to the prison wife, what was that experience like for you?
He seemed like more like, who is this bitch? Like, he was more like, he was like, the dude, he wanted us to like talk and get to know each other, not get to know each other, but he wanted it to be like, you know, it ain't no secrets or whatever. Like, I told her what happened, you know, and he was just the one that was his prison wife. He was just like, he didn't want to have nothing. He was like, pretty much like, oh, you told her that? Oh, well, oh, okay. Like, he wasn't, I could tell he wasn't really feeling it. Like, no.
Girl, he was gonna bop you, girl. He was going to bop the Mario Kart out you, sister. I'm so sorry. You was gonna get bopped. Because I've been in them shoes, girl. I want to bop a few of the fish too. But, so, all right. So you want to, so it's not a thing about this turning you on. It's a thing about you want to test the niggas. That's what you're saying now? It's like it's not a thing that turns you on. It's just like you want to make sure, and that's what you want to go around doing. Girls, stop trying to vibrate these boys. Girl, leave that for the punks. Leave that for the punks, they fucking. But no, I'm joking. But so so your question is this normal? Because I think you know the answer to that.
No, I don't want to try him, but I'm saying, is it weird or is that wrong for me to like be like want to be like a dominant person over them or whatever. Is that wrong for me to like
No,
doing
sister.
that? Because
No,
I
sister.
realized that
It's not.
I like doing that.
No, sister. It's not. It's not wrong. I'm joking. So look, I don't know if you was watching, just not what I just did. But okay, it's not wrong to be no. But real talk, I'm joking now. Uh, it's not wrong. It's just a little what we're not accustomed to, and so it's not wrong. But so, do you find a lot of men that like you to do that, to be the dominant person?
Yeah, you know what's so funny is I don't know what it is, but it's like after that happened with him, I started meeting more and more guys that and I ain't gonna say they'll let me do something with them, but it was more like more open to talk to me. If I start talking about something like that or whatever, it's easier for them to talk to me because they see like she really like she into that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I started meeting more and more guys that it's like, it just made me see like, okay, more men they think about this or they open to this than you would think, they really are.
They like because you got the sin on you now. You got that sin on you digging. You digging for gold. You looking at you. Let me say something. A man, this is what every man on this planet, the thing they prostate gland is in the asshole, baby. So once you done touched it, you got the scent of it on you.
So let me tell you something about that. So I was having a conversation with my friend about that, and he tells me that's the that the white man made up for gay people. Because I told him, I said, that the prostate is in the anus and all that. And he was like, oh, no, that ain't true. That's something that the gay people made up. And they're trying to get everybody to come to the gay side. Like, why do people always try to make up stuff like that and try to say it's a gay agenda and all this kind of stuff? Like, why people can't just like what they like?
Girl, I don't know if it's made up for gay people or not, but I know this. If a nigga hit that spot on me, I'm nothing. I'm talking about the man at first. Listen, I got a tattoo on I got my tramp stamp say, girl, my tramp stamp said this dude his name Jay Sean. I put it there because that nigga was the first nigga to hit that fucking spot for me and make me just skeet everywhere, bitch. I'm like, oh no, what is going on? So it's definitely there, something there. I don't know what it is. I ain't no scientist or doctor, but something there. I'm talking about, I'm nutting out my penis from him fucking me my ass. So listen, okay, I don't know. So it's something is there. I'm guaranteeing you that. I don't know what's there. I can't call it, but something there because I feel it. So that's a lie. I don't know if the scientists made it up or whoever put it together, but it's there. So listen, okay, I got a question. But they probably you have that aura that you go touch that spot for them, and so that's not probably why they're more attracted to you. So look, check this out. It's not wrong. Whatever you desire sexually is cool and comfortable as long as your partner is comfortable with it. So don't ever feel like it's wrong or you're wrong for wanting to explore different things sexually. People, y'all have to have an open, and we joking, we having fun, and we laughing about it. But seriously speaking, we have to have an open mind to people's different sexual appetites. We're human. We're naturally going to be attracted to humans in many different forms. There are many different people, so we're going to be attracted to humans in many different forms. So if that was something that you found attractive, like some things that I find, I'm attracted to a stud, but not no girly girl. I'm attracted to, so I mean, as far as a woman is concerned. So at the same time, this is what it is. If your partner is comfortable with whatever it is that you're doing, y'all two consenting adults, guess what? It's fine and it's normal and it's good and that's okay for you. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
So I love you. Thank you for calling, Sasha. I'm glad you got through. I'm glad this is a good one. I'm glad you got through. Call us back.
I'm gonna get through every time, baby. If I have to call 200 times, I'm gonna get through to talk to you.
Thank you. I love you. So call us and tell us about the next dude that you turn out. We want to know. We want to hear all about.
Oh yes, I definitely will. I'm gonna have something for you.
Tasha hitting them like this.
Okay. Love y'all, Sippers.
I love you too. Love you, Sip Nation. Thank you so much. Why is this number in my phone? Whoever this is calling. Okay, so we're gonna do just probably. Oh, girl, we're gonna do about 20 more minutes. Just think y'all know we ain't for the doors. All night.
Hello?
Yes. Did you call the ex Shakie line?
Oh, yeah.
Who's this?
It's Tony.
Okay, because that's why your number is 9 Tony. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I was going to ask a question, that's all.
What question would you like, Tony? A lot of people don't know this is
Oh.
Tony. I know him. This is my son. He was my son for a long, long time. He's also a New Orleans rapper that went by the name of 9 Oh,
Lord have mercy.
don't tell him. Oh, don't tell that shit.
It's all good.
No,
No, I was just calling to say, like, I'm really proud of, like, the shit you're doing, like, for real.
Okay.
And I'm definitely a sipper. I watch everything.
Thank you.
All day, every day. But I was calling to ask, would you be interested in doing, like, a live show? I think it'd be dope for you to do, like, a live story time or some shit like that.
I definitely would. Putting it together is kind of like the logistics. I don't think, the more I try to work with people, it seems people don't want to work with me. I think that, like even today, I had an interview scheduled with somebody and they went left with it. So I'm like, you know what, I'd rather talk to my regular people anyway. So kind of like, whatever, whatever. But I would love to do some live stuff. But what it does, it puts me at like right now. All I do is I don't need nobody. I can just turn the phone on.
That's true.
And so a lot of stuff that's outside of my mechanics, which is cameras, I'm gonna have to deal with somebody. Place, just the people, security, things like that. So I need to. So yeah, I would be interested, but I don't know how to. I guess I just don't have. What's the word?
Team.
Yeah, I don't have a team. I'm just doing it myself. But like, cause really initially, back in the gap, we could play a team with belief. People would work on the belief that it will work.
Right.
Right now, is people want their little coins. And
Right.
like when I was doing fraud, yeah, we could make it happen. But now that I'm living, check the, it's like,
Well, shit, what you're doing right now is growing. I'm real proud of you. I'm
Thank
really
you.
excited to see what you go do next.
I
So I'm watching.
I got some stuff.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
I,
sharing this shit.
I got stuff to plan. Thank you so much for calling in and coming in.
All right,
All right,
later.
all right. Good. And we make it, y'all. We're gonna get it together because somebody was calling me from. They called 5 times. Oh my god. Wait, it's 8. What time is it? Yeah, they just was calling. All right, someone calling back. Can we get a picture, Tony? Yeah, I got one. He's my son. He's good dude. I like him. I've been my son.
Hello?
Hello, $5. I tell you about. Okay,
Hey,
what's up?
Shakie.
Hey, baby, how you doing? What's going on? What you got going on, girl?
Nothing. I was just going to tell you that I think females should be really careful with messing with some of these guys, because I'm living with someone who basically turned her boyfriend out.
Okay.
And when I say turned her boyfriend out, is basically he was curious.
Okay.
He told her that he wanted to know what it feel like to be strapped up on. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I think he's gay. She said, no, he's just a real big snitch. Here's the thing.
Hold on 1 second, sister. That's Tony, y'all. That's Tony. But go ahead. That's not her boyfriend. Go ahead. I'm sorry, sister. Go ahead.
I was just like, a straight man is not going to allow you to use strap up. He's not going to allow you to strap up on him.
Why not?
So long story short.
Why won't a straight man do that?
Well, I just don't think that to let you penetrate him in the butt.
Why not?
I just think that's a little far-fetched for me.
Okay.
Because I think for me, that would scare me.
Okay.
And so basically, so now what she's dealing with is because they have experienced this. She did this to him. And so he's chasing his feelings. So now he's confused. And he told her, he's like, well, I'm confused. He said, I just want to know what it feels like I want to do a threesome. She said, do a threesome? He said, yeah. He said, I want to have sex with another man and you. So I was like, Steve, when you start doing stuff like that, he's 23 years old. So because he's 23, he's not going to be able to hold his emotions. And so they did it. So after that, he's flipping because he doesn't know how to handle his sexuality. He's confused.
And you're attributing that to her first.
What I'm basically saying, I just told her I just didn't think that was something that she needed to open Pandora's box.
Okay.
Because now he's kind of like stalking her because he's thinking that she's going to tell his story. I mean, like basically kind of
She did,
expose him.
She did. She told you.
Well, she told me about it, of course.
And you just told it to 282 people, and we know who you is, and we coming to your house, and we go burn him at the stake. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, so listen. All right. Thank you for sharing that, but you're wrong, and let me tell you why.
Why?
People, let me say something. Listen, you and follow me here. If he's gay now, he was gay then.
I agree.
She didn't do nothing that was good. She might have just helped him open up about being gay, but he was gonna have to open up about being gay at one point in his life anyway. He was gonna experience this at some time anyway. He wanted to experience a man. He was gonna experience that sometime at any point in time. All she did was maybe help him come on quicker. She didn't make him.
I do agree with that.
She didn't.
I agree with
She didn't
that.
open the Pandora's box. The Pandora's box was there already. You heard me?
Yeah.
She might have just. So it's better that way in a sense than him lying to her. They not experiencing what they experienced, and then 10 years later they married and got 4 kids, and then he like, man, I really like dick.
Yeah, that's true.
So she helped him understand who he is, and he was at least honest enough with her to experience it with her, and then now
Yeah, because he was honest. And one thing that I told her, I said, I have to respect the fact that he told her.
Right. So.
And he could have kept that, but he told her what it was, and she pursued to
So many of us, so many of people, and we talk about it a lot, is not truthful about how they feel. But he was. And so she didn't open a. Let me say something. Let me tell you why I'm gay. You know why I'm gay? Sister, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm gay because I'm gay. I never was touched.
Absolutely.
I never was touched. I never was molested. I didn't grow up I grew up with all brothers, one sister.
Right.
My father was there. My uncles was there. Everybody was always there. I'm just gay because I'm gay. I'm just gay because I've always been gay. When I was lying to myself and trying not to be gay, I made kids, but I'm gay. And I've never felt better in my life than just being me. So in his case, he's gay. He's probably been gay. I don't know if his environment.
You're absolutely right, and I don't have nothing to take from it whatsoever.
What?
Just because I'm a lesbian woman,
okay.
So I know.
Okay.
So I'm not taking anything from anything. I'm looking at a man who crossed over into another world.
Yeah, she didn't make him gay.
He don't know how to balance his emotions because he's going through a array of emotions, and so that's why I was, saying you never know.
Yeah.
Because when I look at him, oh, he's a very attractive man. But behind closed doors, he like getting bust down.
Tatiana's, baby, that's what it is. It's 2019. Let me say something. She didn't make him gay. She just helped him understand that he liked it. He didn't know, and it's better that way.
That's true.
Because what's going to happen 40 years down the line, he come out and he got a secret male lover and all this other stuff like that, and she got something. At least now she knows she can protect herself. She can do it correctly, things like that. So that's what it thing. I'm glad. Thank you for bringing that story to our light. That was a good thing, but I think he's just gay, and that's it. Ain't nothing else.
Okay.
Well,
no problem. But anyway, I'm in Texas. I'm in Dallas, and I just want to let you know I created Instagram just to look at you.
Oh, thank you so much.
I can't even tell you how I even got a hold of you. I think I was just flipping through some channels or some shit, and I was like, oh my god. Oh, and now I'm hooked.
Thank you so much.
So I just want to let you know that you keep doing what you're doing. And I told you that I was going to go half on a football ticket.
Yep.
I'm the person.
Thank you so much.
So when you're ready, let me know.
I shall.
And we go get those tickets for that baby.
All right, sister. Thank you so much. I love you.
Bye.
She's a great woman, y'all. She's a great lady. I like her. She's going to help me and my son go to a Saints game because he's a diehard Saints fan. Sipping with Shakie. What's going on? Hey, baby. Hey, baby, what's going on? What happened? I can't hear you too. Can you turn your phone up, or is it my phone? It is your turn.
I said, in my email,
Okay.
I said, this shit for them. Is that better?
Yes, I can hear you much better.
Okay. So I want to tell you about this situation. I just want to get your advice.
What's up?
So I was dealing with this guy. He was like a little low-key sugar daddy, but he wasn't really like a real sugar daddy because I wasn't getting through out nowhere, no shit like that. But I was in a weekly allowance, and he always came through in the clutch or whatever. So it was always we worked together. But I wound up going to a new job or whatever. But before I left, it was all these rumors about him that, he was gay and I shouldn't fuck with him. So for the first year of me working out, I wouldn't fuck with him. But then I started talking to him and he was, rolling that bread or whatever. So I started talking to him and we started dealing with each other. So long story short, he became the sugar daddy. And then it started coming out where I kind of realized why people was kind of saying that he was gay. Because I would ask him, what type of porn you like to watch? And then, out of the blue one day, he was like, I like lady boys. And I was like, oh, what? He was like, yeah, I like to watch the lady boys. And I was like, oh, okay. At first, I thought he was kidding with me. But then I found out he was serious. So I'm like, okay, well, no, I'm not really fucking with him like that, but he's still sending the cash or whatever. So then one day we got into the petting situation. Now, I'm not going to lie. I wanted to do that. Most black men ain't letting you touch their butt or whatever in certain situations. I'm like, fuck it. If he let me touch his butt, then I'm going to do it. I want to see, kind of what it's like. So we got in the situation. He let me peg him, and then he cut me off after that. What do you think about that?
He let you tag him?
Peg. So basically, with the strap.
Oh, he let you fuck him?
Like, he let me fuck him with a strap. And then after that, I didn't see him, but he was still sending money. And so now I'm kind of feeling like, okay, so what's this hush money now? Because, before when we was going on dates, we were kicking it, he was still sending me money and all that. But now it's just like, I don't see him at all. But he's still sending cash every now and then, but it's not as often as he used to. Like, at first, I could count on it every Friday he's going to send money. I was calculating that fucking money like I was calculating my paycheck.
Right.
And now it's like, every other week, or he'll send some money, but it's not as much as it used to be. And I'm like, okay, so, well, he feels some type of way because now, 4 years later, he let me know, how he really is, or he just wanted that from the jump, so now he got it, and now he kind of winging me off, cutting me off. What the fuck you think about that? Because I'm feeling some type of way. Or he just don't know what the fuck he really wants. Because, he like this real
if he stops sending you,
powerful guy.
If he stops sending you money, what you gonna do? You expose him?
No. I just feel some type of way. I would never do that. At the end of the day, I still got love for him because, he cool. But, you don't got to act funny. Even if he wants to send me money, I would still kick it with him. But the fact that you don't want to kick it, or you don't want to, I don't know, I just feel like it's weird that you just start cutting back after that situation.
Was it so you pegged him Saturday and next Friday, it was a weird shit, is what happened? Is it that quick, or was it a gradual falling back?
It was quick as fuck.
Okay. It was that situation. It was directly that situation. But he agreed to the pegging. You must then lay that strap down, girl. You ever thought about that?
Say it again.
You might not have laid that strap down like you was supposed to. You might not have hit the spots. You ever thought about that?
Maybe. Because I was kind of timid in the situation, but that was my first time doing that shit. I don't know. I didn't know what the fuck to do. It was my first time.
So maybe he felt like, oh man, I wanted a good old dicking, and you didn't come through. So listen, how about this? Let me ask you something. So what was your communication like with him now?
What is my relationship like now with him?
Your communication. How do y'all communicate now?
Well, we talk. We video chat every now and again. I might call him oh, I got this going on. Can you send me my money or whatever? He'll be like, okay, I'll send it. But like first, I didn't have to ask. He was just send money. He'll do it. But sometimes he won't send it. Be like, oh well, I don't get it right now. But he make a lot of fucking money. It ain't no time when he don't have it.
Gotcha. I think whatever is the reason why is directly correlated to that night. And it may have been because he was not satisfied with it. That could be one thing. And if you said you were timid during the whole situation, that means you were kind of nervous. He might not have felt you got into it, which made it put him out of it. It's a few factors. But if you're saying your video chat here and there, let me say something. Would you have a problem doing it to him again?
You said, well, do I think we would do it again?
Would you have a problem doing it again?
Hell no. The fuck? If I'm gonna get my allowance back, I'm gonna lay that pipe like Wesley fucking pipe.
So, I mean, why don't you call him and try to set up another rendezvous with that?
He ain't for it. He is not for it. He been playing me so cold, like, oh, I'm busy, but I'll send you some money, or oh, go get your nails done. I'm not free this weekend. Or go get your... Like, he's spending little money. Not like how he was before.
So you never really... I think you need... Well, listen. Are you afraid that if you address it or push the issue too much, the little money you're getting is going to be going too?
Guys, I'm not afraid of that. 'Cause, I mean, I do make my own money. But he's trying to... But it's more to it because, like, you know, he got a powerful job and he is a preacher.
He's a preacher. So what's little money? They asked him what's little money in the live. What's little money? A couple $100 something?
Little money is like $100, $200.
All right. And so the big money he used to send was $400-$500.
No, I mean, no, I wasn't ever going like that.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it real.
Gotcha.
He sent me like $400, $500.
Gotcha. All right. So.
I wasn't getting flued out now, but I wasn't getting flued out nowhere. No.
All right. They said Pastor Wilson. Kirk, get out of here. So listen, so he's a preacher. He don't want that to come out. That's what it is. You're getting hush money, sister. That's what it is. You're getting hush money. So when it came to you pegging him, and this is a new term for me. So when it came to you pegging him, you brought that to the table, or he did?
I think I did.
Okay.
But talking about porn, though. He was talking about the quote-unquote, he said, lady boys. And then I was like, oh, well, are you into pegging? And he was like, oh, well, I never did it before, but kind of. But he had never did it before last. You can tell when a male had anal when they didn't.
Yeah.
From that day, I knew he had done it before.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'd been with that before.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. When them choir boys was popping that cherry, you could tell. When it's somebody first time and somebody second time in their ass, you could tell. I think you should do this, sister. I think you should keep, if you get your hush money, keep your little hush money and call it a day. I don't think you should push the issue because what's going to happen is you're going to stop the hush money. And as long as you get your hush money, calm down. You messed up. You ain't put that dick down right. You put the strap down right. Take that as an L and move on. Keep getting your little hush money here and there. And call it out. Don't expose him or none of that because it's not even worth it.
No, I would never do that. That's bogus.
Yeah, just keep your little hush money and keep it pushing. But it's definitely related to that night. Something about it didn't sit right with him, and which caused him to equate that to you. That's what happened.
I just felt like maybe he thought I was going to tell somebody, or maybe he let himself go and let me know. I don't know. But you're right.
Right.
I'm going to just let it go and wait for the fucking cash app.
Okay. Okay.
But, all right, thank you. I love Sip Nation.
Okay, so you are Sip Nation. I love you, sister.
All right, baby. Bye. Thanks.
Baby. Ooh, child. That was... Ooh, these pastors. She was... Hello? Sip Nation? I'll say Shakie.
Hey, Shakie.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. I have a couple of comments or questions.
Go ahead.
And first of all, I want to know, do you think that guys...
Huh? Do I think that guys?
Do you think that guys who can screw the woman in their behinds are gay?
I do not. I think that part of open-minded when it comes to sexual. See, sexual average. I think sexual exploration between a man and a woman is just that. I think that just comes to exploration and maybe curiosity of what it is. That does not make a man gay because he wants to have sex with a woman in the anus. If that's the case, he gave. He like to get his dick sucked. So if he wants to do that with a woman, that obviously by definition is a heterosexual act because it's an act between a man and a woman. Right. So I do not
So
think
then
that.
the same thing. If they want their salad tossed by a woman, you would consider that the same thing.
I do not consider that gay either. I don't. I'm sorry. People do.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. You also consider that not gay.
Yeah, I don't. And let me tell you why I don't. And I have a reason for that. It makes sense to me in my mind. And it's just what it is. I think, niggas is nasty. I think women's is nasty too. We all freaks at the end of the day. And there's nothing wrong with that. If we two consistent adults, we could be freaky. So I think that a man that wants a woman to do it wants a woman to do it. I used to tell my, back in the Gap, I used to have girls, and we used to call them, and this is what it is. We used to call it, every punk, and I was in New Orleans, homosexual in New Orleans, had what's called a hoe. These my hoes, and that's my hoes. And I used to tell my hoes, y'all better not suck dick, and y'all better not get fucked in your
I
ass.
love you, but could you go down a little bit? I'm from lower south than what you are.
Okay, you want me to slow down a little bit? I'm sorry.
Okay.
So we used to have,
a tiny bit, boo.
okay, no problem, sister, I got you. So I used to have my hoes, and I used to tell my hoes, which is basically my real girlfriends, bitch, don't you ever suck a dick. Don't you ever get fucked in your ass. I used to tell them that all the time. But the reason I was telling them that is because if y'all not sucking dicks, that means your boyfriends gonna want their dick sucked, and here I go. So it kept me in business.
Right.
So if the women won't ever put the homosexuals out of business, if y'all ever want to get together and put the punks out of business, start taking dick in your ass and sucking dick and get tossed in a salad.
And that's what I'm saying. It's so silly because you know that even after a while you start feeling it. Some people say that they don't get it, but you do it long enough, you get a better orgasm with that than what you do
Right.
vaginally and
Right.
when he's penetrating you.
Right.
And then I know this sounds dumb as hell after I've asked you that, but I'm not going to say his last name. But from Florida, do you know a guy named Javaris from when you were locked up?
Javaris?
Mm-hmm.
I don't ring a bell, but I mean,
You probably know him if you saw his picture.
yeah, maybe. You want to send me his picture?
So I'll send that to you in an email. What's your email address?
mcshakielive@gmail.com.
Okay, and then one more
MC
statement. The other day,
Okay, go ahead.
I told,
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. It's Shakie. It's spelled
Okay,
SHAKIE.
Okay, at mcshakie@gmail.com.
No, MC Shakie Live. I don't know
Live,
who has
okay.
some shit.
So then the other day, I just wanted you to reiterate to those people who weren't in the chat the other day, what you have. When I asked you what would you do if you became a victim of credit card fraud, what would you do?
I would punish them. I would punish them. They would.
Vigilante style.
Yes, the stuff that I know how to.
That'd be some shit though.
If I was the victim of credit card fraud or identity theft, I would respect it. I would have to. I'm gonna say, okay, I would have to shoot. I don't even. I would put. Listen, I would have to respect it. I would put my hand up to them. But listen, they would not even listen. They won't be able to get a food stamp card when I'm finished. They would not be able to get. They wouldn't be able to get an insurance card when I'm finished with them. When I'm finished with them, the stuff that I do really know how to do. Listen, sister, they don't want to do that. Please don't steal. Just please save me and you some trouble. Do not steal my identity. You can do it, and I'm gonna respect your mind. But baby, the person that does, listen, they won't be able to.
I think we. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
They won't be able to get a business card. What I'm telling you.
And you can make those bitches yourself. They can't even get one of them.
They won't, sister.
That is too funny.
When I tell you,
it is crazy though when it happens to you. And then people are steady doing these tax frauds. Like, this stuff isn't going to catch up with them. When I tell you, baby, it's been going on for too long in order for you to think.
Right.
And I mean, they're meaning minimal amounts. It could be $10,000.
Right.
It could be $5,000. They'll build a case on that, and by the time they finish, you owe them $500,000.
Right. Right.
And honey, trust me, I know.
For real.
But I don't. But I know.
You
And
know.
they're still doing around here exercising it. But I want to tell you, too, I didn't mean to address that the other day, but kind of like stop talking, like stray away from it. I know it's your past, but other than what you already went through, I'm kind of stray away from that on your show. Because if you have people listening, you don't want anybody pointing fingers and assuming anything, which you don't have an issue because of something that you don't do.
Right.
But don't even give any leeway to it or whatever. Not feel much safer for you that way until you know everything's, over with. You can't be charged anymore.
Gotcha.
And I was sorry for bringing it up, but I just wanted to know what the answer to the question was.
No problem. Thank you, sister.
Okay, I love you, Shakie.
I
I'm
love
going to send you an email, baby.
Okay, baby, I would love to see it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Right. Whew. I had a call from Louisiana. This is the last call, y'all. I said 3 minutes max. I didn't know you ran this, sister. I didn't know. You was shaking. I know y'all saying 3 minutes max, but I like people to feel like, Call me, Ashley. Call me. Ask me. Yes, I do. There's the timekeepers in the house. Shade. Oh, okay. Some things just not 3 minute worthy. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we'll figure it out. Maybe we have a number they call, and then they call or put some through.
Please leave your message for 5042344.
I don't want to say that out loud. I think that was it. Who did I want to call back? Oh my God, I didn't save their number. Yikes. Oh Lord. So the lady, there was somebody I wanted to call her. Hello? Ask Shakie.
Hey, Shakie.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. I just had a question about if I should go back to an ex.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about it.
Huh?
Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, I want to make it quick. I know you said you got it. We were for 6 years.
Okay.
And he's a Sagittarius, which I'm heavily into that sign thing, and I'm a Pisces, so it really was a good match from the start. But I always seem to have chemistry with these type of people like Sagittarius and stuff like that. Anyway, we've been together for 6 years, and he's been in and out of jail. I had met him through a friend. I'm in Florida. He was in Louisiana, Louisiana. And so he ended up coming to Florida. And he came to Florida like 6 years ago. And when he came to Florida, he never left. He stayed here with me for that whole time. He left his family. He never went back to Louisiana. Nothing like that. So we had a pretty good relationship. And some of the women that was on there, like speaking about things that they experienced with these men, I also experienced that too with him. When he first came here from Louisiana, he had a vibe, and my radar went off immediately. Mm-hmm. He had like a vibe to him that wasn't sweet, but it was a little feminine, little something that I caught. And from the beginning, and so I asked him straight up, I said, have you ever been with a man before? And he told me, it took him a while to confess, but he did tell me the truth. And it actually made me more bonded to him for some reason. I don't know. I thought I would never be that type of person to be with that type of guy. It wasn't my thing. I want to say turn off, but I don't want to say turn off. It just wasn't for me. And but like I said, with his honesty, it drew me closer to him. So I'm like, I started to feel sorry for him. Like maybe he went through some tragic stuff in his life and all of this stuff. So he didn't go deep as to say what he went through, but he said, yeah, when I was in, Louisiana, I, kind of like a couple, he said tranny, something like that. He said it was nothing. It's just something that happened. I was real young. I didn't know no better, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, cool. I still like that. He said he wasn't like that no more. So the first thing I made him do before we even had sex, it was just something that I had
I wanted him to, go down there and get himself tested. Because, like I said, he was coming from Louisiana. I'm in Florida. I knew nothing about him too much, except for conversations on the phone, and he really knew nothing too much about me. We only talked for like 3 months before he came down, and he was only supposed to come down to visit, but he ended up staying. That was just to give you a little background.
Gotcha.
But I did ended up using the strap on him. I did that, like what the women were saying. When I did that to him, like I wanted to do it, but when I did it, I lost respect. I lost respect. The respect was out the door.
Okay.
And so basically, I started like, when we would get into arguments, I would throw that up. I'd be like, like, bitch, shut up, or something like that, and I was kind of foul at the mouth. But I overcame that, because I had to realize, like, he let me in his world. And now I'm turning his world upside down, so he could never trust nobody with that kind of information no more. Because look how I'm, making it seem after he done exposed himself like that. So that's the kind of relationship that we had. I'm just saying we was very, very close. He began to be in and out of jail. And every time we break up for like 2 months or something like that, always go to white women. I started having a problem with that, with this white woman thing. And I asked him about it. I said, how come every time we break up, you always go get you a white girl, or whatever the case is? No offense to white women, but I'm just saying. And so he said, well, they don't give me that mouth, and, I can do what I want to do, and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, this is how our relationship went. On and off, on and off, on and off. A Sagittarius seem like they like action. And, I'm more reserved. I'm more disciplined. I'm more conservative. Kind of like, I go to work, come home, let's eat dinner, let's go to a movie, let's do that. All of that, going out, hanging out, going to the club, snorting powder, that's not me. Not saying every Sagittarius is like that, but I had a lot of them in my life, and they love that action. So
I'm one.
They bored.
I'm one of them.
And so, you're a Sagittarius?
I am a Sagittarius.
So then can you relate?
I'm a November Sag. I could definitely relate. I'm a November Sag, so I have part of a Scorpio type feel to me. But go ahead. I'm here. I'm listening. Continue. I can relate. Go ahead.
Okay. So the bottom line is, because I know you got to wrap this up, and you've been on here for a long time. I don't want to keep talking your head off. So the bottom line is, this dude been in and out of my life. I love this dude a lot. We've been split up now for about 6 months now. But the thing that he did to me that I don't think that I could forgive him for, I don't know for sure, but this is what I've been hearing in the streets. I think it's true. I think when we split up this very last time that we just split up, and we've been apart for 5 months, he ended up getting with another girl, a white girl, Puerto Rico, whatever. And I think he got her pregnant. And I think that's one thing I told him never to do, because I have a child, but I can't have any kids anymore. And that was always a depressing thing for me. That's why I pop pills so much. I still pop pills to this day. I just popped one before I called. And I'm trying to get past that. But at the same time, God is dealing with me. And I got that under control to a certain extent. But he knew my issue. He was the only one that I could really open up to with what. Because on the outside, I look good, I look normal, and nothing going on. But on the inside, when I come home, and I'm in the medical field, but when I come home, I pop my pill just to relax and take me out into another zone. He did his powder, I did my pill. And I guess that's why we had kind of like a toxic relationship. But anyway, I think he got this girl pregnant. And like I told him, I said, never do that. I said, that's the only thing that I probably won't take you back for. If you get somebody else pregnant, or if you get a disease that you can't, that or whatever, I can't be with you. So he's been trying to get in contact with my mother, all these different people trying to reach me, all this kind of stuff. And I've been contemplating, like, because I got lonely. Like, I'm not used to this single life shit. It's been like 5-6 months, and I don't like that single life. It made me feel some kind of way. And I miss his company, but I know it's a toxic relationship. I wish that God would just change us both so we could come together. I just don't know if I should reach back out to him or just let it be. Just leave it alone. It's
So-
gonna kill me to leave it alone, but still.
So listen, it's gonna kill you to go back. You say toxic relationship, you say coke, you say white woman, you say pregnant, you say tranny, you say you strapping him. Okay, so listen, some of this is okay, but some of this is just not healthy. I'm sorry, it's just not healthy. Sister, listen, do you love yourself? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. So you want the best for yourself. You're not a person that wants to do. This man is a harm to you. There's no such thing as being lonely and all this other stuff like that. If you're lonely, get a dog. Come to Shakie's life, whatever the case may be. But listen, this man everything you told me is nothing but a tear down. Like I don't know what it is that you seem that you can accept here. The whole
I
thing
don't
with
know
this.
what it is either. And it's not even about the sex. Because a lot of it, my mom said, "What is it about him? Why you want to go back? When you
Because obviously you're saying you don't respect him.
I didn't respect him, but I stopped being like that. I stopped that. Like I prayed on that.
Did he get you started on them pills? What pills you taking, sister?
Huh?
What pills you taking?
I took the Lottie.
What you do in the medical
I take the
field?
Lottie.
I'm your gay sister. I can ask you these questions. What you do in the medical field? In the field?
I'm a medical billing recorder and I'm a phlebotomist.
So you taking people blood?
I take people blood, yes.
Sister.
I'm a functional pill popper.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't saying you can't pop your pills. You grown. But this is what I need you to do. I need you to understand. Would you want somebody working on you medically or dealing with your medical bills that had to take the edge off at night? Would you want that for you?
No, I would not. I feel bad about that.
All right. So listen. This man got you doing this. This is not healthy for your livelihood. Can you talk? Where you say you from Florida, correct?
Yes.
That's Miami, Florida, or
Miami, Florida.
okay. So whoever calling from Alabama, I'll call you up. I'm gonna call you right back, and you're gonna be the last caller. But we're talking to Miami, Florida right now. So man, this is what I need you to do. I need you to help yourself. You love yourself. I need you to get help for that first, because you're not thinking clearly, especially if you're thinking and taking this thing back. Listen, you could do bad all by yourself. It's not that serious. If you using the strap to strap him, that means you don't mind using a strap to strap yourself if you need some dick. If you say it's not about the sex, let it not be about the sex. Everything you telling me was the first 5 words you said was he was toxic. Toxic. That's toxic. This man, toxic is toxic. You know what? Toxic means death. If something toxic is deadly to you. If you love yourself, why would you want to kill yourself? Let that boy go.
I don't want to kill myself.
Let him go now. Stay strong, sister, and let him go. Find a way to do it. I want you to go talk to somebody. Do they have that at your job? Or something that you could go where you could talk to somebody? And I'm not saying it to say down on you, because I talk to somebody every month that is, what they call that? A psychologist, whatever it is. She doesn't prescribe me medicine.
I talked to somebody. I did talk to somebody about it. Mm-hmm. And, they, like, with the stomach problem that I have, they got to get... It ain't something that I just picked up. It's like I have endometriosis. A lot of people don't know about that. Some people do. And so they have to give me pain medicine anyway. That's what got me started. So when I go to the hospital, like I just left the hospital a couple weeks ago, I was in and out because of this pain thing with the endometriosis. And so they have to give me injection for like morphine. That's what got me started on it. But they don't know that secretly that I go to, when I can't get it from them, then I'm going to get my pill, because I need that I still need that feeling. Because other than that, I'm all over the place. See, like I'm very anxious and intolerable of people and their attitude if they come my way. So that's why it be so common to take that. You know what I mean? And so I did talk to people about it, but then on the flip side of that, it's like, damn, I kind of need it too, because I have severe pain in my stomach sometimes. It's a cop-out in a way, because I abuse it, but at the same time I need it, and they know I need it too, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I told the hospital people that. I said, this shit is addicting me. You know that? They said, we know. That's why we don't want to we got to find another way, because it's becoming an epidemic. I said, it is.
I eat them like Skittles. You guys need to find some kind of way to help these people out that y'all got to give these injections to another alternative method.
So you said a pills that you take, you need them for medically, but you have become addicted to them.
I end up becoming addicted to it because they got to give it to me for my pain.
So for how long?
They got to give it to me. Hmm?
Sister, I feel your hurt. I feel your hurt. But there has to be a way that you could coexist without abusing this drug. And then what's the next thing it's having you do is having you have thoughts of going back to this toxic ass nigga that don't deserve you.
Because he's the only one that know what I'm going through.
No, sister.
He's the only one. When I meet these other dudes, I can't tell them that I'm addicted to no fucking. They gonna probably look at me like I'm a gangster.
Fuck what a nigga look at you like.
And basically, that's what I am. If you want to look at it and be real.
No, sister. You stronger than that. You more than that. And he not the only one. That's the lie. That is a lie. Stop setting your mind up to that. He not the only one know what you're going through. He not the only one that care about you. You talk to your mama. This is what I need you to do. I really want you to do this, sister. Please do this for me. And promise me you do this. Because I'm not smart. I go see people for my help. But I will tell you this. I want you to go get some help. I want you to go and talk to somebody, and I want you to do it as soon as I want you to do it tomorrow. I want you to find, if your job don't want to pay for it, there's somebody that can help you free. I want you to sit down and put this in Google before you pop your next bill. I want you to say this. How to help for your situation. Do you have, don't go back to that nigga. Please don't go back to that nigga. And I want you to get yourself some help.
I will. I promise I will definitely try to seek that out. I will. I gotta be ready because, the pills, they became my friends. Because when I'm in here by myself, I done got so close with them pills, it may seem, weird, but it's reality. I really got close with them because when ain't nobody here, I got that. And it's kind of like it's taking away something else from me. So that's why I'm trying to get the strength to just be like, you know what? I really want to just let them go. For real, please. Just get out my... I really want to get to that point. I am. Because my mom, I told my mother about it a little bit, but she getting older now. And, I look at her and I'm like, damn, she don't know what, she getting her knee back and all that kind of stuff. And I don't want to put that pressure on her like that because I'm her only child. So I stand strong in the pain, even though I'm taking this. I still go over there, clean up. I still go over there and I fake the phone and knowing I'm going through this. Because I can't put that shit on my mother. That's too much.
Right. All right, so this is what I want you to do. Call me tomorrow. Go get some help. And I want you to call me tomorrow. We're going to check on you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I love you. Stay strong, sister. But please, we need you to make sure you get some help, okay?
Yes, I will.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I love you. Okay, so, that was heavy. But we wouldn't get him out. Depression, counseling, addiction, all that stuff. This is the lady from, I won't show her number. This is the lady from, that could strap the niggas. The Tasha C girl that could strap the niggas. This is her. That's her. She look like she'll strap something. I sense it on you too, so I can smell it. I want you to strap me now. I will let you strap me. I will. Text her my number. I can't help her. Okay, so let me see if I can copy the number. I'm gonna text you her number. The girl that said that she can help. Oh, that's good. I'm glad because I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna text her. Let me take a screenshot of this. And so I want to call. Who did I want to call back? Where did she call from? Florida. So we put her in contact with her. Girl, Girl, I don't know how to work Androids. All right. So I did text her your number. Alabama, yeah. All right, let's call back Alabama. Hopefully they'll answer. And this will be the last call, y'all. We're going to keep checking her. We're going to keep checking a lot of people.
Hello.
How you doing, Alabama? This is MC Shakie with Shakie. You had called in. I said it was good.
Shakie, how you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing, sister? What's going on?
I'm doing good.
What's happening? How can I help you?
Y'all was intense tonight.
It was. It was quite intense today.
Very. It was
Right.
that touched my heart a little bit.
It did. It's just mine.
Okay, but I figured I might as well call and give me a little advice too. And for the chat, because chat be old 10, but I love chat. Okay? Okay, so but because we have a lot of women and I feel like chat seems like it's a good range, of ages. And I'm a black female, it seems like a whole bunch of black girls. So this is what I want to know from you two as well, Shakie. All right, so I have 2 daughters, and their dad has never been a provider. He was a high school sweetheart. He's never been a provider, ever. But I'm okay with that because, I can't expect you to do what you ain't done. I guess I say I'll accept it because you've never been a provider, and I can't take nothing from nothing, okay?
Right.
All right, so one time I heard you say them, and those girls, they get their money. They're going to get their child support, but they going to get that money.
They get the money.
And this is how I feel. The last 2 years of my girl's life, he has always been in their life. If he couldn't provide money, he's always provided time. So I can work. At least I can go get the money, and I don't have to pay for no babysitter. But the last 2 years, he's gotten a new girlfriend, and, I think the girlfriend's a tad bit insecure, and so she don't want him involved. And he ain't got no money, and he'll be homeless if he don't do what she say. And I still understand that at the end of the day, he's making a choice.
Okay.
So he's not been involved for the last 2 years, and now I don't know if I should pursue child support because I don't believe he has a job still. He's still not working. So what is that going to do? Or do I remove him? Like, just, the girls ask about him. Of course, they don't care about the money.
Okay. So he was a decent baby daddy until this new girl came along. But that's his way of living. And so now he's not a decent daddy. Is at the root of everything, right?
Right.
And so the girl is the problem.
Yeah, but, it's still his choice.
Did you talk to the girl?
I talked to the girl. Look, I told the girl I would never. Okay, it's me and then it's another baby mama. Now, back in the day, that was my enemy. But now we cool, we good. And I told the girl I would never cross your relationship. Like I don't want them. I'm good on that. Now the other girl, she gonna try you. She gonna try that. Like she is. But I'm not going to. I'm not gonna do that. And she's still not. She's not with it.
Right. So you try talking to her. You think it's his choice because it's his living arrangement. And so basically you tried to deal with him, you tried to deal with her, right?
Right.
Child support.
But he don't have no money.
They gonna make him get something. Or put him in jail.
Well, I feel like that's really the only thing I got left.
Child support. Put the papers on it. You tried talking to her? You tried talking to him? What you gonna do? So you gonna let your children be fathers without him and without the coins? No, your children deserve better.
Right.
Your children deserve whatever you gonna do, whatever needs to be done. Legally speaking, he made them. He got to take care of them. I don't have no sympathy for no man that's first of all gonna let a woman dictate that he can't see to be a father, and then I definitely don't have no sympathy for no man that at least send a check.
Right.
This is not about you. This ain't what you think. This ain't what you feel no more. You gotta be a mother. And do you love your children?
Yeah.
Would you kill for your children?
I sure will.
So then guess what? You gotta be strong enough to go to court for them. Go put the papers in his life. That's your kids. They deserve that. They deserve to be financially taken care of. They didn't ask to come here.
Right.
I don't have no problem being broke, wearing these old clothes and everything, because I gotta take care of my kids. I have to take care of my
Right.
responsibility. Your children deserve that. Ain't no, and then don't feel no bad about it. Don't feel no type of way, because guess what you did? You tried to deal with him. You tried to deal with her. They don't want to act right. Okay, I got something for you. My kids deserve the best. Your kids deserve the best. Your kids deserve everything that you got coming to them, whether it be financial. They deserve, and I know you was trying to do right. You was trying to say, okay, well, if you ain't got the money, but you got the time, so I'm working with you. So you ain't in the wrong, sister. You in the right. You tried to work with them as much as you can, and that's good. I admire you for that. And when he was being in there, and he wasn't financially able, he was still there, so you was good. But baby, I'm here's Ashley. Hold on, I'm talking to somebody, girl. Come on, Ashley. I saw it. I'm gonna talk to you. Come on, sister. I can't. It's one call at a time, baby. I was talking to somebody, I think. But sister,
Yes.
let me say something. Your kids ain't free. They eat, they like PlayStation, new Jordans, all the stuff they like. They're not free. I know. I have one that's young, and I'm telling you, guess what? If his mama didn't do it, his mama do a lot. Shout out to her. She does an amazing job. But if she didn't, I'm gonna put her ass on whatever I need to put on, because it's my child first.
Right.
So that goes for the daddy too. Guess what? Your children is how to do what they do. Put their papers in line. If he don't have a job, they're gonna put him on bank. If he ever did get money, they're gonna get it. If whatever the case may be, if he get income tax, whatever the case may be, he's gonna get it. They're gonna make him go get a job, or they're gonna give him the little whatever the 90 days in jail or something like that. But he's gonna pay that child support. Eventually, he's gonna say, "Well, I'm tired of going to jail. I gotta wake up and go pay the people because you tried to work." Let me tell you something. Your children first.
Right.
Don't. It's not about you. It's not. You try, and you try to be a good BM, but he don't want to do right. Hey, it's not being about petty. Your children is what you got to deal with. Not fuck his feelings. Fuck his girlfriend feelings. Fuck your feelings. It's about the kids. You might not want to be. You might not look like, oh man, I'm a bitter. No, my kids. You don't have to answer to me. You don't have to answer to him. You don't have to answer to nobody. It's your kids. So baby, go put the Department of Check Family Services. Make him get right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I love you, sister. Thank you so
I
much.
love you too.
All right, my baby. I hope I hope I get you.
You did that. I just really needed. Because people make you feel bad for putting the black man or getting him involved in the system, and
They don't make
I
up.
don't want to. That's what I battle like. Am I contributing to the black man being wrapped up in the system? But who's suffering? My
Your
children.
oh yeah, but look, hey, what they missing? He not there. He not being a
Right.
child.
Yeah.
He not being. I would say he not being in. He not being with them because of this woman. He not
Right.
financially providing for them. So what good is
And
so?
I feel like I should be obligated to let him stay with me.
No.
Like, no, I don't want him to just be living up under me. But thank you. I appreciate you, Shakie.
Ain't no system. That's for the kids behind the kids. That's what the system for. Put them in there. And I ain't for
Thank
putting them out in jail. But that's what.
I feel you.
I love you, sister.
I love you.
All right, baby. All right, let me read this text before this girl Ashley go crazy, girl. All right, so I sent the number to this woman. Please check your English and say help the blind lady. I got to find a blind lady number, but the blind lady gonna text me back. And I gotta find a lady that said you can send me a couple dollars, bitch. I'm hungry. All right, so this girl says, "Hey Shakie, this is Ashley. We might start doing Ask Shakie by text, and then I could call them back. I can see what it's about, and then we could call them. That might be the way we do it." Too many don't like women. No, Ashley don't like women. I like them. I like them enough. Since I said I'm about. Hey Shakie, this is Ashley from the live. Is this the same Ashley that won't stare at my house? I wanted to ask you this, but my boyfriend right here, so I'd rather text it, but I'm still on the live to watch your response. So I've been with my BFF for about 3 years, and I love him, and no question, he loves me, but he's boring, and my sex life is trash. He always want to fuck in the bed. He love head, but don't want to teabag me. And when I'm drunk, I be wanting him to, but in my face, or you want him to nut in your face. And he just said he not doing that to his lady. Like, what the fuck? Then I like anal. And when I asked him for it, he even says he don't want to do that. I mean, he won't even put a finger in my ass. Not to mention when we fuck, it don't last longer than 3 minutes every time. I love him, but I'm at the point where this is driving me crazy. Help me, sister, please. Ashley, get out the bed and go get you a big dick nigga out the mouth. Okay, so this. Okay. All right. So the lasting longer than 3 minutes thing is probably the easiest situation to solve. Put him on some Viagra, sister. And that kind of helps Cialis or whatever you want to call it. Tell him, look, the 3 minute thing, I ain't catching no nut. It is what it is. If you don't want to do that, it's going to cause a rift in our relationship. I'm not nothing. Something ain't happening. Something ain't right. Something. That's the disconnect. Communication is key. But if you're not asking longer than 3 minutes, I can't catch my nut. We not. It's a disconnect. So at the same time, that's what it is. The next parts are kind of a little bit. You said the sex life is trash because you always want to fuck with bed. So you want to experience stuff outside of the bed. But that's where y'all having a disconnect. Okay, cool. So with that, he don't want to teabag you and don't want nothing in your face because he's not doing that to his lady. He's a gentleman. So he's old-fashioned with an old-fashioned mindset. And you with a new age mindset, but you don't want to cheat. Yeah. All right. Listen, Ashley. A relationship is 3 components. A physical, a mental, and some people say spiritual, but I like to say it's also like kind of like emotional. Like, okay. So when I say physical, you have to have that physical connection. That includes like y'all, you have to be physically attracted to him. You have to have sexual chemistry and stuff like that. Then the emotional / spiritual part is kind of like, just that y'all feel good together. And the mental is that y'all can have communication. To have a positive relationship, all 3 have to be in sync. If you don't have all 3, one is out of sync, you're not gonna roll. So with that being said, you're having one situation, which is the physical thing, that making your emotional off whack, which then is making, so your relationship is destined to fail if y'all don't get it together. So, and this is what I'm saying. If you like the the more freaky stuff, and he don't, that's a physical disconnection that's gonna cause a mental connection because y'all not communicating about it, which is then gonna y'all relationship is doomed. So the best thing to do is if you can't scale the freakiness back just a little, and he scale the freakiness up just a little to where y'all can meet in the middle, you're defeating the purpose. You get out of bed and go get your nigga out the mouth right now because y'all destined for failure. It's because it's this one thing is like a domino effect, causing this, causing this, causing this, causing this, causing this, causing this. So the best thing for you to do is work on it. You might, for his sake, have to scale it back just a little. So maybe compromise. So maybe if you could agree with the teabag, maybe he could get away without having to what he feels like is a disgrace to you by nutting in your face. And maybe if you could say, well, you don't want him to fuck you in the ass, but he could compromise by saying, well, I'll stick my finger up there. If y'all can get that, I think that's it was a porn up there. So maybe that's kind of like where y'all need to go because he's well in this spectrum and you well in this spectrum and he's not budging and it appears like you want him, you're not budging either. So y'all gonna never, it's gonna work. It's gonna be, you're gonna destroy your relationship. So if he could scale it in and you could scale just a little, and that's a step in the right direction to where y'all can meet in the happy medium. Understand your nigga. So he not with all the freak shit, especially with his lady. And well, I guess maybe, when whores in the streets, he nutted in their face. I don't know. Or he nutted in their face. I don't know. But so you want to get freaky and you feel like you dating Forrest Gump. So it's like I understand that. So that's the disconnect. But y'all need to work on it. Before it starts affecting everything else, and then it'll be 4-5 years down the line, you in a relationship with the man, you're doing this with the man, and guess what? It don't work. You feel what I'm saying? So, and somebody else says that learn y'all man before you get into the relationship, right? So it's so charging $5 for this consultation live, right, huh? Man, somebody said milk man for real, for real. So, talk to him, see if y'all can compromise a little bit, or do what Monica said hurts the most, and that's letting go. Because it's doomed to failure. If y'all can't get that situated, you're gonna always want the freaking shit. He gonna always not want to do the freaking shit. You're gonna go look good for the freaking shit somewhere else. He gonna feel something wrong, and you're gonna be destroying your lives. Don't do it. I hope that helps, sister. So, okay, well, that was X Shaky. This was a good X Shaky. I like this X Shaky. I think some people, hopefully, they got some breakthroughs in this, and I hope that some people got something out of this. You heard me? I hope that we eventually, you know. So shout out to everybody that supported. Thank you so much. This was a good one. We need to 6 hour class. So you do have other books published. I do and don't in that. So I do and I don't. So you have a question? Oh girl, I'm sorry. What's going on, Crucial? I don't, because this is about, no, I don't. I'm gonna write another book though about my second boyfriend, which I'm gonna talk about in a story time. So thank you, Cocky Cowboy. What you'll find. Spoiler fine. I don't know who this is, but let me see. Thank you, Jasmine. So I love y'all, prison boyfriend or real life boyfriend. No, don't forget the products. Oh yes, I'm sorry, she did. Thank you. All right, so somebody mentioned that if you're sippers and you're a business and you want me to review your products, I will do that for free if you send them to me. Like if you have some lashes or something, I'll play with them on live for free, and I will tell you about whether I like them. So I don't know what y'all do. Some people was mentioning candles and weed stuff and CBDR. If you want to send me like a little small sampler, get you some free promotion. I would definitely oh my God, $100. What the fuck? Thank you, sister. Oh, what the fuck? I just saw that. Who is that? Lady Diva, take the baby to the Saints game. Well, you just paid for it. I had like $120. I think somebody else paid 172. We good. We good. You are definitely a moderator. So I don't know if I did, but yeah. All right. I'm gonna get it after the Saints game because it's gonna come in December. But I'm gonna make it. All right, Lady Diva. Thank you, sister. Oh. So thank you so much. Is that Granny Sipper? I don't know. But yeah. Yes, that was some. Oh. So I love y'all, and that was a blessing. That was a very big blessing. Thank y'all so much. See, that's what y'all do. So go ahead, white it out. So I did tell you about. That was so sweet. Thank you so much. They say you're trying to get to the game, sis. Ship a child, okay? Don't go. Yeah, I gotta go, sis. I've been on here for an hour and 42 minutes. Too long. So the next story time is gonna be Friday. I want to do another X Shaky soon, but I think I'm gonna make everybody text it in first, and that way I can see and we can talk about it and stuff. So that might be what we do. Yes, we did. Say, yeah, y'all did change my mood. I love y'all. I love them. When the next time we come in Georgia? I don't know. I want to move there. Do you have a P.O. box? I will have an address. I have an address. Email me, and then we'll coordinate like that. But I have an address that y'all can send it to. Tell us where you get your tickets. I shall. I will post them. What's your IG? At mcshakielive. mcshakielive. At mcshakielive. I enjoyed y'all so much. Thank y'all. They say yes, please, Luda. Is you gonna cook for me every night, girl? Can I come to your house and get something? Be careful, give out your address, Shake. I will. I'm just gonna get a P.O. box. So email me and we'll talk. I won't give it to anybody that's crazy, but it's at mcshakielive. So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. You are so the Sip Nation is so awesome. Thank you for everybody that's supporting and stuff like that. I really think. Oh my God, it's just thank y'all so much. I love you. So thank y'all, Sip Nation. I will talk to y'all. We're gonna do Ask Take Care again soon. Prison Story next time will be Friday. And I love y'all. Good night.